cool is that? Did you like a little firework at the end? It was like a little poof, off it goes. So anyway, folks, it's bonfire night here in the UK, aka, well, Guy Fawkes night. Okay, they call it a few different names, like fireworks night and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, you kind of understand it, really. Some people maybe don't want to call it Guy Fawkes night, but bonfire night. I love Guy Fawkes night because I like bonfires. But anyway, we call it what we like. Anyway, all I would say is, here in the middle of London at the moment, there's an absolute entourage of noise out there, but it's pretty good fun. I love it. I really do like it. But anyway, if anyone's got any animals, keep them safe and well and show them lots of love, which I'm sure you lovely lot out there are doing tonight. And there's loads of you out there tonight, folks, considering there's about 1 billion people streaming out there at the moment. I love it. Love the fact that you guys and girls are here as well. So let me say a big hello to all you lovely lot, because some of you have been waiting out there a little while. We've got Bricks with Justin out there in the house. I'll tell you what I'll do as well. Let's have a look and say hello with a few comments as well. There we go. We've got Minark. Hey, Minark, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. We've got Echo Bricks as well, showing us lots of love. Don't forget, folks, as always, it is Friday, so be in London calling. If you've got any pictures of any sets that you've built this week, please do send them in to me. And what a week of news as well. I'll tell you what, there's been all sorts of news. There's kind of all this AT news. We won't be talking too much about that last night, folks, because we were chatting at length about that last night with good old Cy O'Connor. We've got Sam Parry in the house. Sam, hello, mate. I've been seeing you in loads of streams this week, dude. Great to see you here. It really is. Red Carnage. It says, best part of Fridays. Looking forward to chatting you guys and chilling. Thank you very much, Red Carnage. I really appreciate that, dude. It's great to have you here. We've got the wonderful Captain Zan. Drum roll, please. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the fireworks as well. So just throwing a few out there for you lovely lot. And as always, folks, as always, hey, Chris, how you doing, mate? Great to see you. As always, if anyone wants to give any super chats to the channel, as always, folks, I'll be lobbing your name on there and saying thank you very much over the course of some weekend on Instagram as well. So there's like a couple of thank yous, really, which is quite good. I don't think everyone does that at all. I certainly don't know if anyone does it on Instagram, but it's just my way of saying thank you so much. Now, one thing that I've been buying with the proceeds as well is this. What do you think of that? I've got a nice little light system on the go there. Kind of, I'm not quite sure which color I prefer, really. Maybe I could have just gone with blue tonight, which is kind of nice. But I thought tonight, you know what? I'm just going to leave it to kind of glow and relax and chill out a little bit, the peeps that are out there in Chatland as well. Who else we got out there as well? We've got loads of people in there. There he is. There's that Bricks with Justin. Good to see you, dude. We've got Mitty Bricks in the house. Great to see you, mate. We've got Mr. Blue Sky as well. Fantastic, mate. Great to see you. And Bricky TY. Great to have you here, mate. We've got some newbies on tonight, folks. We really have. And we've got quite a few of the regulars. We've got people that are going to be popping in a little bit later as well. So anyway, as always, folks, it's great to have you here. It really is. Send us in your pictures, or sorry, I didn't say actually. If you're going to send me any pictures, DM me on Instagram, and I'll show them off a little bit later. I've got a few people that have already teed up some pictures for me as well today, which is lovely. Really do appreciate it. It seems to be a thing that people like. So anyway, one thing that people definitely do like is getting some people in on the panel. So where shall I go first? Because this is a bit of an international weekend for me coming up, because tomorrow I'm doing the transatlantic live stream with my good mate Brick Hive. In case you're wondering what I'm actually going to be building tomorrow, folks, I'm going to be building this bad boy over here. I'm going to be building that, the medieval blacksmith. How cool does that look, hey? So I'm going to be building that tomorrow with Brick Hive. And also as well, I'm going to be building it with Nicole from Germany. And I'm going to be building it with good old Richard from New Zealand. He's going to be here a little bit later. So it's going to be a truly transatlantic live stream. So anyway, talking to Nicole, I think it's time to get her in, don't you? Anyway, let's bring her in, shall we? It is, of course, the wonderful Lady McBrick, aka Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, how are you doing? How is everyone?
Well, I'm doing marvelous. I'm great seeing as you guys in here. I really am. I'm loving that. I really am. Now, Nicole, I know good morning in German is Guten Sie Morgen. What's good evening in German?
Guten Abend.
Oh, guten Abend. Okay. I'm gonna try and memorize that one. Abend. There we go. Almond. It sounds like almond, doesn't it? As in the nut, but it's not. It's Abend.
No, it's close, right?
It's close. I'll be going up to people and saying guten almond, and they'll be like saying, what's he talking about? So he's good nuts. Doesn't sound good, does it? Anyway, talking of nuts, where would you like to go next? I think we got our Irish quarter live. His camera's on now. We can go to Blighty. I've got someone rather special in from Canada, folks. They'll be in just a ticks. But where would you like to go? You got Ireland or you've got the UK?
Ireland.
We're going to go to Ireland, are we? Where the grass is greener than anywhere else in the world, folks, they say. I think it's because it rains a lot there. But anyway, this Big Mid show, I've been streaming with him since Wednesday. I've been streaming with him Thursday and now tonight. Strange thing is, I'm going to be streaming with this weekend, but last week, blimey, we didn't stop streaming with each other. Of course, it's my good old mate, Cy O'Connor. Hello, dude.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can
hear loud and clear.
I was chatting away in the green room, and I must have been ghosted, so that's fine. I asked everybody in the private chat, "Can you hear me?" And of course, they're like, "Who, what?" So I got no. And hi Nicole, hi Greg, hi chat, hi everybody.
Could you not hear us, Si? Because we were saying, Si, you okay? Si,
yeah, no, I heard you. And I said, yeah, I'm just having my chips. And then, Si, you're getting ready? I was like, yeah, I'm just eating my dinner. And then I was like, Si, I think he's ready. I'm like, I'm eating my dinner. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, that's definitely a sign that we can't hear you, Si. It really is.
I never know you guys. You're always taking the piss out of me. So, like, I was like, oh, okay.
Well, what else in life is there to do? That's what you go ask yourself. Anyway, great to see you, dude. I'm loving the T-shirt as well. It's the Iron Man jobby, that one, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. I like it. Looking good. So anyway, my friend, where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to the west of England, or would you like to go to very north of England?
Let's go west side.
We're going to go west side. Okay, we're going to go west side, where not only is the grass is not as green as what it is in Ireland, but the cabbages are, folks. And that is a big clue as to who's coming on next. He's a bit airy, but he's also a good mate of the channel. He really is. It is, of course, the wonderful CabbageFace Bricks. Hello, dude.
Hello.
There he is. Look at him. Look, he's gorgeous, isn't he? Look at him. Oh, that is you're looking rather dapper, actually, mate. Anyway, that's
played a round of golf.
Is it?
No.
What with your bad leg? I was going to say, with your peg leg.
No, didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Oh, yeah. That's the official story, folks. I mean, so anyway, how you doing, mate? Is your legs on the mend?
Yeah, it's going well.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
it's healed now, allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Just
so
now,
like
physio and building it back up to walking.
Building it back up to walking. Okay,
yeah.
Good stuff.
Can you imagine my ankle hasn't moved for 6 weeks? So
yeah. Lots of light massaging, I would have thought, mate. Bit of ice, bit of heat as well.
That's good.
I took a hot water bottle into work with me this week, and they're like, "What's that for?" I put it on my shoulder because I don't want to take painkillers, so I've been putting it on my shoulder. And people say, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "It's to warm up the chip on my shoulder." You know what I mean? It's just like I'm fed up with taking. Well, I don't take many painkillers anyway, but that's all the doctor keeps telling me. It's just to keep taking. Just don't be in pain. Keep taking painkillers. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to take painkillers. So there we go. Hot water bottle, folks.
Maybe get some physio.
Oh, I know. I am getting physio as well. It's the physio that's killing me. Blimey.
Yeah,
it's like you feel like you're going to break your arm whenever they're doing the exercise to you. Yep. It's horrific, folks. It really is. The thing you got basically all I'm doing is stretching my body back to being able to move the way it did before. I think dexterity is I think that makes too big a thing of it. But there we go. I've got to be able to do more than that, apparently. So anyway. CabbageFace. We've only got one other place to go. We're going to go to Canada in just a sec, folks. But first of all, we're going to go up to. Well, you might as well let you say it, Cabbage. We're going to go very north. Do you know how north this guy is?
Is he not like Manchester way?
No, I think he's a bit beyond that.
Somewhere around there, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's somewhere around. He's somewhere up there. Anyway, we can't hardly understand what he's saying half the time, folks. But we love him because. He's near Scotland. That's quite north, actually, mate. To be fair, it's near Scotland. He's quite north. Even me, with my geographical issues, right? I know that he's not too far away from that location. But anyway, let's bring him in, folks. I think he's the #1 Newcastle fan outside of Newcastle at the moment. Anyway, let's bring him in. It is, of course, the wonderful, the man who loves the new June film. Actually, we have to talk to him about that. Is, of course, him, Craigster. How you doing, mate?
I was doing all right till he said Manchester.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say Manchester. Even I know you're not from Manchester.
That's west. I'm east.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's east. He's like Newcastle, Sunderland signed. He is. But anyway, we won't talk about football just yet, mate, because we've got someone else who's just come in. It's just materialised. So I thought we was going to go to Canada next, but next we're going to go down south, actually. Craigster, do you Craigster, do you know what? You might as well bring this guy in. Do you fancy that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go on then. 3, 2, 1. Over to you, mate.
The master of voice notes, the look-alike spectacular of the author of Game of Thrones. It is the wonderful Watcher, Foolin with Bricks. Barry.
There he is.
Oh, I love you, mate. I love you. Thanks for that lovely invitation into the room.
Hi, Mr. Thompson.
Nice to have you here, Bazza. Yeah, thanks for talking. Yeah, I think Barry's on some sort of Morse code connection or something. He reacts about 2 seconds after. That's it. That's Norwich.
It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare.
Is it? I watched the beginning of your one yesterday's site, and it was funny. It was the most funniest thing. I
was like, "Hello, you there?"
Like, hello. You basically said, "Barry, you're on," and he's like, "Hello, I'm hearing double. I'm seeing double. I'm hearing double." It's like a minor breakdown you're having there, Barry. I thought. I thought, what's it got to do with streaming?
He was practicing his twitching.
Normal. It's all normal.
Exactly, it is all normal. It really is, folks, and that's why we're all here. There we go. BrickSceneTV saying there, voice nerds. What are they? Nerds.
He can talk.
Yeah.
I thought you said voice nuts. I was trying to work that out. Voice nuts.
Imagine that. So anyway. Let's get another guest
some of them
on.
as well.
Foolin. It's good to have you here, mate. It really is. I'm loving the Thundercats t-shirt as well. It goes. Blimey, here we go. We've got to wait 3 seconds for an answer now.
You look great, Barry.
Thundercats.
Just send him a carrier pigeon.
I tell you, honestly, it is quite funny having Barry on. It's like trying to get your mum on a Zoom call. It really is. But anyway, let's.
Click on the 3 dots, Barry. Click on the 3 dots.
What's Barry even laughing at? That's what I want to know. But anyway, let's. I tell you what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, turn your trumpet up, Barry. Bleeding hell. Anyway, this.
Can nobody hear the cries of an old woman?
All right, Barry. I think we've had that enough. Cheers, mate. This is bizarre. This is where it's going. Anyway, this next guest will probably be thinking, "Blimey, what am I walking into here?" But anyway, let's bring him on, folks. He is one. I think he's probably one of the biggest YouTubers. Certainly the biggest YouTuber in Canada, I'd say. But he's, if not, the world. He's a guy who does some fantastic reviews. He's done recently some of the latest Lego Batman sets. And if you want to see him, he's got an awesome channel, and his details are down in the description below. It is, of course, the awesome AshNflash. Hello, mate.
Hello, thank you for that intro. And all the other intros, I'm like, that was pretty good.
Cheers, dude. The fact that the weird thing about bringing you in, Ash, is that obviously, being a newbie to London Calling, I like to get I like to get the newbies on last. But the problem with the newbies coming on last is that they have to go through they have to persevere, endeavour the people that come before them. And having Barry coming on just before you, I thought was an absolute delight. But anyway, Bazza, good to have you here. Ash, great to have you here. Cabbage, great to have you here. Craigster, Sai, lovely. Nicole, great to have you guys here. So let's start off how I always like to start off with you lovely lot. Actually, I'm going to start down below there with Craigster. Craigster, what have you done this week with Lego? And have you bought anything like that, mate? What have you been up to?
I've bought nothing, and I've been building my sandworm. Been doing that.
So this sandworm of yours, then, I think, Ash, right, in this new film Dune. Have you seen it, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, he's seen it. I've seen the original one. Can't remember what it was much about, other than lots of people seemingly talking to themselves in their head, which I found a bit weird. That's all I can remember about that. And then I'm watching that film, I'm thinking things in my head while I'm watching this. It's very strange, peculiar. But anyway, and they call it a sandworm, and I think that's a bit of an understatement, don't you think, Ash?
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. It reminded me of like the creature from Star Wars, in the meteor. I'm blanking on the name, but
with
the space worm or whatever it is.
It was basically a puppet, wasn't it? It was some bloke with a big sock just going like that with a Millennium Falcon flying out of it. So Craigster, show us. I don't get to say this very often to people, but show us your big worm. Look at that.
Wow.
He's got some teeth on him, hasn't he? Wow.
That is amazing.
How much you got to go before you finish it?
Loads. I'm trying to get the framework right.
Okay.
It's not easy building a circular worm.
Is it not? Well, yeah, I know, but show us the mouth again, because it looks like one of those. It's like one of those creatures out of Return of the Jedi that it should be in the sand or something.
It also reminds me of like the Kraken from Parts of the Caribbean there a bit.
Oh yeah,
the Tremor. If you remember
Yeah,
that,
Tremors. Yeah,
It's not a graboid.
a graboid.
Yeah, I said that.
Back to the graboids again. Back to the
Clearly, the
graboid.
Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi is based off the sandworm.
Yeah, and it grew beaks then, didn't it? And when it had the digital update on it.
Which they did in some designs of the sandworm. They did, but I've gone for the one off the new film.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Did you like the new film, by the way, Craig?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
You did. And Ash, did you like the new version of Dune?
If it wasn't gonna get a sequel, I don't think it necessarily works as a movie, but it was visually pretty good, and
Getting a sequel. It's been
Yep.
confirmed.
Yeah, no, they do say they have said now, haven't they? Because apparently I've not seen it yet, but apparently the way it ended, folks, it was basically begging for a sequel. But there we go. Oh, we've got here Minark saying 44 viewers and 23 likes. Let's support our Greg with a cheeky like. That sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Minark. So yeah, if anyone who's out there, and I've got to say as well, thank you to Minark, because a little bit earlier on, Plummy's, I'm pretty sure we did anyway. Or maybe he didn't. I've been a bit cheeky there. Sorry, Minark. What I will say is this: everybody's details is down in the description below. That's Cy, Cabbage, Craig, Ash, and of course Foolin. So how many parts have you still got to get for this, Craig? So have you done a delivery or an order or something like that on Bricklink?
Yeah, I did. Got the teeth. I bought one of the shops out of teeth because I didn't know how many I'd need, and I thought it's nothing more annoying when somebody buys 50 of like a really small piece and their total's 150. It was about £3 for all their teeth. So.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's all right. Isn't it? There's only a cheap little part or something like that.
How long is the worm going to be? Sorry.
That is pretty much that length because it's gonna. I want it to be able to pose, but it's got to be able to go in the sand. Because if I did it full length, I definitely would need to buy some more parts.
Yeah. And
So
are you getting like plates next and stuff like that for it? What has it got?
No, I've got all the plates. Yeah, no, I just need to work it out.
Okay, so was it got like a Technic body or something like that on it?
Well, no, it's got. I've used some hinge pieces to give the frame. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, all right, let's have a look.
So now I need to plate it up, but it needs whatchamacallits. I forgot the name of them.
Harold.
Yeah,
It's gone right out of my head. You know the
one by two.
Frederick.
Ball joints. Yeah,
ball joints. That's the one.
Yeah, Alfred.
It needs more ball joints.
You got to think about balls today, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I've got to think about balls.
Worms and balls.
Surrounded by balls.
I know, that's the thing. Anyone who's wondering, I think actually, because Ash is probably thinking, why is he talking about balls for? Give us an update on the dog.
He's fine. He's finished his antibiotics. He's just waiting for his operation now.
Okay, so he's going from the frying pan into the fire, yeah?
Yeah. On Tuesday.
Okay.
He's
Is
totally
that
oblivious.
Yeah, is he? And it will be oblivious when he's had him done, that's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, can't get him. Let's have one last look at him. And as he's fully connected, so to speak. There he is.
Oh,
The size of him, look.
Bless him.
that's a lovely horse.
Big old teddy bear.
I'm just saying, but he would make a lovely coat.
Yeah, Cruella.
I'll send you some fare. Don't you burp on me?
I'd burp on him if I was going to have done what you're doing to him. I'd be more than burping on you.
We should have a couple of tennis balls afterwards, eh?
Tennis balls? You want
we
10
didn't like that, did you? What is
10
that?
pin bowls? You want in there?
He's not happy with the fireworks. Yeah.
He's not. No, the fireworks. That's the thing with the fireworks, folks. Fireworks and pets, they don't get on. Now, talking of pets and stuff like that, Minark, you're a lovely man. You really are. It says even being on London Calling last week didn't stop me, Greg. No, it didn't, Minark. And this, my friend, is for you.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
There you go. Super chat. Thank you so much, Minark. I really do appreciate that. Cheers, dude. Thank you as always. And yeah, folks, do me one favor. If you're just coming in, please do give the stream a thumbs up and check out everyone who's down in the description below. So, Ash, you did a Lego haul this week because it was November the 1st this week, which is bizarre because November the 1st feels like such a long time ago, but of course it was only 5 days ago. What did you get? And have you built most of it? And have you reviewed some of it? Which I think you have.
Yeah, so I went, I had been hunting and calling around everywhere to try and get my hands on the new Bat Cave, and they had the tags up at Walmart, but no one had been putting them out before the 1st, so I had to go on the day of and to the Lego store. And while I was there, I'm like, instead of ordering it online, might as well pick up the Home Alone set. So yeah, I did that and got some pretty cool pieces from the Build a Minifigure. But yeah, haven't touched Home Alone. I'm gonna probably stream that. And yeah, the Bat Cave is it's a really, I think it's just such a unique looking Bat Cave to all the ones we've gotten from the past 15 years. So
yeah, it seems let's go Barry. That don't worry about Barry. It happens a lot with him. It comes and goes.
Kirky Barry.
Yeah, Koki Barry. Yeah, he does crack me up. One thing you always get with Barry is the tension of you've got to speak to him as quick as you can because you never know if it's going to be there like 3 seconds later. Plus, as well, you get the sirens. If you're wondering where the sirens always keep coming from, it's him. So, Ash, something I noticed about your live stream and when you were doing your review, you have an incredible soft spot for this Bat Cave. What is it that you like about it so much?
I've seen a lot of people say like it. Just the subway feel, it reminds me of some of the things from like Arkham City, in some of the locations that you go to there. But yeah, it's so different, and just the size of the Bat computer, the little garage area, it really reminds me of the 2006 one. So that has a really special place in my heart about from my childhood. So yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you're now a fan of this new Batmobile, aren't you?
I am. When I first saw it, I'm like, it looks just like the Carnage one, the Ghost Rider and Carnage one from January from Marvel, and but building it was a really good build, and it was a lot wider than it's 5. It's got 2 seats inside, so I didn't really expect that. So yeah, really cool.
That is cool. That is cool. And this year, I think this has been the year for Batmobiles personally, because I'm becoming a bit of a Batmobile fan. But the 66 Batmobile, very good build. The small tumbler, really, really good build. And now, of course, we've got this newer one that's coming out. But we don't actually get that set side, do we, until 1st of January, I think it is.
Yeah, January, yeah.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, really. But there we go. These things happen at the moment. Lego and their distribution issues. Craigster, are they going to improve upon that at all? Or is that just something, it's just the way of the world at the moment?
What, getting it early?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit off left field, to be honest, because I think the transit's to do with distribution. They're trying to do a test of releasing stuff and whether they can meet demand in certain areas, apparently. But I don't see how it makes much difference, to be fair. It's got to come from the same spot.
Yeah, that's the thing, I suppose. Yeah, that is a thing, folks. It is a thing. We always try and get them as best we can. So what about you then, Cabbage? Because someone tells me that you've been building more Kobe recently. And I think you did build a Lego set last weekend, didn't you? A rather special one as well.
Yeah, I do. I do still build Lego. Yeah, I built this Sopwith.
Look at that.
It's a beauty.
Yeah, it's
That is
nice. Isn't she?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good set. Did you? Was it actually nice to build something like that was kind of military based, yet made of actual official Lego?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wish they did more stuff like this, and they were going to do more stuff like this until people complained. So, yeah, it was great. It was a great build. I can't get the pulley system to work though, because it's meant to control the flaps and the wings, and I cannot get it to work.
Really, you got. So what's the problem with the flaps?
So there's a little joystick in here. Let me try and get the tail up.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
And then it moves. It's meant to move them up and down. You can just see that slightly.
Yeah, there is a little bit of movement there. Yeah,
but I can't get the front ones to work, so I need to take it apart and see what's going on.
Okay.
I thought you'd be great with flaps as well.
Yeah,
so do I, especially cat flaps.
I was trying to think of it.
Yeah, so
there we go. Who's he talking to? Is that Lorraine?
Yeah.
Lorraine, can you give me a cup of tea?
Don't shout her in Northern Irish.
Like, no, I'm not saying no.
Oh, come on, you should get Lorraine on. Say, come on, get.
Yeah, the Sim Lorraine stream.
Will her on, Si.
Sure.
Will her on. I say will her on, not literally will her on. Will her on.
Wheel her on. I'll put her in a wheelbarrow.
That's what he's doing. Right? He's wheeling around everywhere at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually, are you actually walking now, mate? Are you?
Yeah. Well, kind of crutches. Yeah.
Are you waddling around, shuffling, so to speak?
Yeah, I can kind of put weight on my leg now. It's getting there.
Every day I'm shuffling. I love it. Okay, good stuff.
Flapping about.
So yeah, he does. He flaps like a good. It's like an old pigeon that's been.
Everyone keeps saying flap.
It's how it works. They've even got a flap in the Home Alone set, haven't they?
Yeah.
As it happens. And just so people know this, folks, next Friday, the designer, the fan designer of Home Alone, is actually going to be on London Calling. How cool is that? That's nice of him. Yeah, we're going to get a designer on. Never had a designer on anyway, folks. At least I don't think we have anyway. So Cabbage. What was the Kobe set that you did build this week? At least I think it was Kobe.
It was this little 2CV.
Oh, it's a little French number.
Yeah.
So
It's Nicoletta's birthday. Happy birthday, Nicoletta.
Happy birthday.
No, it's got some mud flaps on that one.
Yeah.
Mud flaps. Oh yeah, they are big mud flaps, aren't they? What's the? Why has it got such a ginormous number plate on the back of it?
That's how they used to be.
Really? What's that?
You must remember them, surely.
I don't remember.
When they came out.
I certainly never used to dance at the Charleston. Maybe you know as well.
Didn't you upgrade from your horse and carriage to one of them?
Oh, listen to him, Mr. I don't know what they are.
Spit it out.
Mr. Trams, they have tram lines up there, don't they?
No.
All I can remember is Barry with a Hovis loaf going up the top of a hill on his bike or something like that, pushing it up there. Well, do you remember the old Hovis adverts?
That was filmed 20 minutes from me. That was.
Was it really?
I'll go up this hill with my bread.
Hey, sorry?
That's what he said.
I'll
go up this hill with my bread.
I thought you was doing an impression of someone with bad arthritis or something.
That's filmed in Shaftesbury. Yeah.
Shaftesbury.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no innuendo there, was there?
Nope.
Shafts, flaps.
So, talking of innuendos, Si O'Connor, what have you been up to? What have you been up to this week? He's a walking, talking innuendo.
Absolutely. First of all, Lorraine thinks that Cabbage looks like Shane Lowry, the golfer.
Who looks like Shane Lowry?
Who the hell is that?
Cabbage.
Poor Shane Lowry.
Is it my accent? I'm very sorry, Mr. Countryman. Oh, did you see the bring it back to Where's Gummidge?
Oh, well, that's a nice segue from me, isn't it?
You know your man from the office, the UK office, the skinny guy that was in the office. He's going to be Wurzel Gummidge. Oh, what's it? Mackenzie something.
Yeah, Mackenzie Crook. Yeah.
They had Wurzel Gummidge. That was on last year, wasn't it? Wurzel Gummidge.
He's played him before.
Yeah, he's pretty good. It's
I
back
think
now.
It's a bit weird, though, isn't it? It's a bit weird. He's a bit odd. Oh, here he is. He's back again. Welcome back, Barry.
He changed his head, didn't he? There's a happy head or some crap.
Yeah, I love the old.
Sorry, guys.
Quick, it's Barry. Can't see him very well. It's like having someone on who's using a Spectrum ZX 48K.
Still on dial-up.
Yeah.
Over there.
Barry 8-bit. That's what they should call him.
No, I built this on.
To wind it up.
That was the backlog, wasn't it? Built that, got that finished.
Yeah, we don't do that many streams, Si.
Well, no, we did two last week.
So, we did actually. We did the special, didn't we? Did the special. We love streaming.
Technically 3, and then I did finish that one. Obviously, that's the Hidden Side Castle.
Look at that. Si, can I just say, put it back to where it was. Does that look like the moon coming up over a castle? Guy's head. Look. It's a full moon tonight.
Totally good Pop-Tart, that would. The next Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart?
A
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart?
Oh,
Pop-Tart.
yeah. Oh,
I remember when Pop-Tarts were sold as being healthy for you. So I come back. Show us the set off. Show it off a little bit.
It was pretty, that, Sam.
Look at, there we go. So he's going to drop it.
You showed my arse off, are you?
Yarr.
So that's the front.
That's the front of that one.
I'm going to try not to let it fall the side. And then there is the back. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. And
that's what they all say.
That's what they all say. And then I got something really special in the post. I got this from Greg.
Oh, you got it!
Oh,
yeah. I didn't know where it was, and then it turns out it was. It eventually arrived, and there was a little kind of note in the door from the postman to say it was down in the sorting office. Don't know why, but it's really cool. Like the teal brick person, you see there, the Day of the Dead, and then he looks really like JB.
Yeah, it's a Hidden Side reject.
Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome.
Oh, wicked, mate, wicked.
Yeah, that's almost exactly what I got.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, they had it pre-assembled. Well, that's why I went for that, and then I saw that they had the one torso. It's Dick Grayson's from the Lego Batman movie, and when they were at the gala for Gordon's retirement, and from the diner, the modular diner, and they had that in the bricks and pieces, and I'm like, oh, I'll just fill up another pack with that. So yeah,
oh my God,
for
awesome.
little orphans from that.
Si, what's your favourite character from it?
From
the pack of 3, yeah.
The Day of the Dead guy, I suppose. Well, I couldn't not miss out on that because obviously no Lego store in Ireland, so I needed to get that. But they're kind of building up a collection of these brick people. Yeah, I'll bring that every stream.
And Si O'Connor ever done a stream and ever not brought that up. We want a Lego store in Ireland.
Yeah, I'll growl at them like that if they don't open.
You should start a petition, Si. Start a petition.
There is a petition, but Lego don't want to know about it.
Okay.
I really wish they would give you one so you'd stop going on about it.
Me too. Stop moaning about it.
Yeah, I wish they'd give me one as well. I really do.
Would it be big enough though?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna have a look under my desk. I'm sure I've got a really little fiddle under here for him.
Yeah, the world's smallest. Yeah, look at him. Look, boy, that's another impression. That's what happens when you get arthritis in your neck. Do it again, Craigster. Look at that. Anyway, so the beautiful Nicole, what have you been up to this week? Because you are buying so much Lego at the moment. Honestly, you're like, you need to, you are spending some serious euro.
And I dialed it down. Can you imagine how bad it was in the past? But I'm really excited because today I start on it and tomorrow I will continue.
Oh, hello.
With the icon set.
The icon set. Look at the glasses. That's amazing. That is. Though I will say though, and I'm just throwing it out there, and I don't want to spoil the build for you, but we think, a few of us on the panel, that Hedwig looks like a white version of the Benatar, just without the head. So take the head off, and then you basically got the Benatar there. All right, just saying.
You like to say that, and I feel slightly challenged to get the Benatar now too, so that I can compare it for you.
Oh, you should. You should, honestly, because I think they are super, quite alike. I really do. Or even maybe, if you're going to compare both of them, take the head off Hedwig and stick it on the Benatar. Job done. There we go.
Yeah.
See?
I will do that. And then we will see. We will have a vote in the channel if anyone can tell them apart.
Oh, yeah, good point, actually. Oh, talking of votes in the chat, we've actually got a survey on the go at the moment, folks. Very simple question. Was it a leak or was it an email just got out there with some pictures of it on there? I suppose it's a leak of sorts, isn't it? But basically, this week, folks, the new AT-AT will have 9 minifigures, 5 troopers, 2 pilots, Veers and Luke. Which one is your favourite? So far, we've had nearly 40 votes. 34% is second with Luke, because he's the main man, let's face it, folks. And second is, first, I should say, is with 37% is the Snow Troopers. These guys rock. They really do. We're loving them. So please do vote, folks. It really does count, honestly. And it is your right to vote. What did you vote for, Si?
Veers.
Veers. Oh, yeah, General Veers. I wonder if he's got nice teeth. Yeah, just saying.
Oh, did I say that weirdly?
Veers.
Falcon.
Veers. Yeah. Whenever Ash, when a few weeks ago we were doing the Marvel, the new CMF Marvel series, and Si sometimes has a few issues the way he pronounces things, and when he pronounces the word Falcon, he can't help but make it sound like he's swearing at us every time he says it. It really does. So he's a bit of a cheeky bum like that. He is. But anyway, someone who she's been streaming quite a lot recently, folks. She did a 24-hour stream a couple of weeks ago, and we all joined in on that one to basically watch her watching people build a Millennium Falcon for her. In all honesty, but she was an absolute wicked host for those 24 hours, folks. She really was. Anyway, let's bring her on. Let's see if she's recovered completely from it. It is, of course, the awesome LEGODanibob. Hello.
Hello. Hey. What's up? How are you?
How you doing?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Great. Yeah, definitely recovered. It's been plenty enough time for me to do a bunch of other things to make me exhausted again. So now I need to recover from this week.
Yeah, because you've been to New York as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that was last weekend. It was fantastic. Got the vlog out. It's actually doing pretty well. And it's just great getting to put together. I know Emily Emasaurus always talks about making vlogs for her because then it gets to document all the fun things they do. So yeah, I was really happy with that vlog. Yeah,
no, great stuff. And was that one of your first vlogs that you've done?
I've done a couple of vlogs, with the conventions that we've gone to recently. So we went to the Brick Fair, Virginia. We went to Brick World Indy and Brick World Fort Wayne. So I got a couple of things out there with some good footage of, all the Lego stuff going on around here.
Yeah, no, wicked. And so LEGODanibob, what have you been up to this week in the world of Lego? Have you bought anything or are you building anything?
Yeah. So I actually just got the rest of the Eternal sets today. Or actually, I think the package came yesterday, but I saw the movie last night. I was pretty happy with it. Of course, it has its own flaws and stuff, but as a standalone movie, it was good. And I'm excited to put the rest of these together on Saturday night, 6 p.m. So that's what I bought this week. I actually just made a purchase. Oops. I was supposed to be saving up because I'm trying to get the Titanic and the AT-AT. So it's going to be a pretty insane month. But yeah, I saw the Bad Batch shuttle on sale for $80 and the Sith TIE Fighter at Best Buy for $55. So that's $15 off and $20 off those two sets. So too good of deals to pass up. I thought I might as well just snag them now.
Oh, nice one. Do you know what? I bought a set today, they classified it as a bit of a Black Friday deal, which is bizarre, really. I mean, it is Friday, I suppose, but it's not Black Friday, or not yet, anyway. And it was the Jurassic boat. It's this new boat that's out. The Jurassic World boat. It comes with a dinosaur in it, folks. I can't even remember what the dinosaur is. Oh, and it's normally £80, and it's 40% off.
Baryonyx.
Yeah, that's the one. Baryonyx.
Yeah.
Barry.
Baryonyx,
yeah. Barry, if you was a dinosaur, would you be a Baryonyx? Just saying.
Nah, I'll be an ankylosaur because they're big and bulky.
Big and bulky. Oh, I see. Nice.
With a bulbous tail.
What you got there?
With a big big bulbous tail.
So LEGODanibob, then, when you went to New York, did you buy any Lego when you was in New York? Because you got a pretty big, decent Lego shop there, unlike Ireland, they don't even have one. In America, you got loads
of course not.
But
Ireland, I don't have a store. Really?
Even have
Apparently
one on a
not.
cruise ship. A cruise ship. Why?
Ireland is a cruise ship.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, honestly, even the LaGuardia Airport has a little Lego section in the shopping area. They redid the whole airport though, so it looks really nice.
But Danny, do you
Yeah,
know what? Do you know what, Danny? Do you know what? I bet that cruise ship never even will come to Ireland, just so we won't have a bloody Lego store near us.
That's terrible.
Apparently,
Yeah, that's
the
terrible.
UK is getting pop-up Lego shops and
Yeah, we are.
vending machines as well. Yeah,
Now,
not in Ireland. No.
Craig, rob one of those machines and post it over to me.
Craig, can you imagine Craig, Nicky's having and running down the road with it with his
Oh
dog?
yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah. It'll be like Bonanza gone bonkers. It will be.
Sorry,
so
I
yeah.
interrupted Danny. Danny was talking.
You have to stock your own machine, Ty.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
that's
literally
good.
just get like some Lego vending machines and just put them on street corners and see what happens.
I reckon Si should open up like a Lego store of some sort.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
at
You
least
definitely could.
he'll get over it then.
I'd end up keeping everything though.
He'll buy double of everything and keep it sealed and never build it, and only
Yep.
buy new sets
Yep.
for the backlog.
You'd be like,
You would at least pay.
closed
Yeah.
again, closed again. It's always closed.
Yeah, it's always closed again. Yeah, off for lunch, and then it'd be like off for lunch, playing computer games with no lag, or watching the latest MCU stuff.
That's hilarious.
Or building a 4+.
Yeah, 4+ set. Yeah, be back in 5 hours. 4+ set to build.
Okay, moving on.
We're gonna
Moving
give
on.
Jang a run for his money.
Hey, great to see you, Danny. So tell us about the movie you went to last night.
No,
Did it make
gosh,
sense?
you know what? We talked about it the entire way home, like nonstop, and we were speaking like 100 miles a minute. So there's a lot to break down in it. And I said before, like I'm not a huge Marvel fan. I don't know all the lore and the comics and stuff. So I think for me, it was more enjoyable to just kind of watch it as almost a standalone film. And there's 10 characters. The fact that they even were able to like introduce 10 characters, and I almost remembered all of their names by the end of it. That was a success. Now, of course, there was definitely some flaws, like, you know, towards the end of the movie. And as people would say, in Act 3, things really started to fall apart and it was sloppy. Because, of course, you know, I had to watch the breakdown on YouTube and see what people were saying about it. But overall, I thought it was good. The action was good. I don't know if it was just the theater I was in, but I felt like when the guys were like punching and hitting the deviants, like I felt like I was getting hit because the sound was just like bam, bam, bam. So I think that was a good thing, but I also felt a little bit like attacked during the movie. So,
Really?
yeah, it was really
Did
good.
you come out with bruises? Did you?
What? No, I didn't come out with bruises. No.
Oh,
This is not a spoiler, but that movie has its own Lego store. Just saying.
That movie has its own Lego store.
Yeah. In the movie, it's got its own Lego store.
He's just taking the piss out of me.
Yeah, look at it. That's northern humour for you there.
Oh my word.
No Lego store for you, Si.
That was an impression of.
It's a message for Craig.
Oh, here we go. Message for Craig.
Oh, look at that. He's saying hello.
So I built that in 12 hours.
Over a week.
12 and then Nolag came in and fixed it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you put the spread on backwards.
So
actually, the Lego sets are quite good. Like the Rise of Domo, that set. The ship's like in the movie enough for it to be like, okay, yeah, it's a really iconic thing. And then, of course, there's like all these different deviants and stuff, which I felt like
what that is. I thought it was a blue chicken. What is it?
No, it's not a blue chicken. No, it's a deviant. Okay. And apparently these ones are super weak. Like Icarus can take these guys out in no time. Also, in the sets, you get Icarus in every single set. So that's
3 to 4.
What's the what do you say when you got like multiples of Icarus? Is it like Icarus?
Icarai.
Well, he's definitely one of the main characters.
Is it?
You've got multiple Icarus is Icarai. So, you've got Cersei and Icarus and Sprite. Yeah, they're like more.
Did you like Icarus? Because he's like an Irish Superman in that, isn't he?
He totally is. Irish Superman. Yeah.
That's really Irish Superman. Oh, here we go. Look, he's looking up Irish Superman now. He's our Irish Superman.
Which one is he? Who's he? What's his name?
The Irish one.
The one that your finger's on.
Finger at the bottom.
The one. Can't you see? I'm pointing to it right there.
As in Richard Madden.
How can I see you?
I just one right there, right there, right there. That one right there.
He's the
You know, he's
bodyguard.
right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Who
And
does Gemma
he's-
Chang play?
Cersei.
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 She, you know,
He has
she's
the
in
wrong hair
she's in
color,
2
though.
movies as different characters.
Who's
Yes.
the one that went out with Brad Pitt? Who did she play?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, she's Thena. I didn't really like her character in the movie, to be honest. She's too aloof because she's like, you know, based on Athena, the god of war. And so she
Athena. Is she based on Athena, or she?
based on Athena. So I noticed that because we looked up all the Greek mythos of like what are the origins of these people, because their names are a little bit different or they're spelled different. Obviously, like Icarus, he's spelled with a K, but it's actually with a C when you go to like Greek mythos, Greek mythology.
Greek
These
mythos.
are all,
I
these are all
like
Jack
that.
Kirby characters, aren't they? Unless I've got it wrong.
And like Druid, I think is based on the Druids. And
This is weird though, because Ash in Marvel they do have the Greek gods in there. Like I remember Zeus beating up Thor and all that. lot.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really
Yeah,
sure.
I actually, while I was watching it, I'm just like, it's strange to think like, because it's strange to think how they do all these things in the comics, because I'm like, we kind of see a bit of space and things like that from outside the Earth, and with them introducing this group of 10 plus characters with the villains and everything as well, it's like there's also the Inhumans on the moon, and then the Watchers also there, and it's just like I don't know how they did all these things and how they had all these stories with like with mythology as well, and having those characters, but then having the Eternals. It's I don't know. It's a hard task to do when you're introducing.
They didn't do many Eternals, though, did they, in the comics, because of popularity of X-Men, I think, and a lot of people thought when they were going to do the Eternals that it was because they couldn't do X-Men, and now obviously they can do X-Men because they've got the rights back. But
You know
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, it makes the world feel bigger. You know how Star Wars has so many different planets so that you can do various things all on these different places? When you have, like, the Eternals and the Watcher and the Avengers and X-Men and all these things seemingly, like, all in the world, right? And on Earth, it actually makes the world itself seem a lot bigger. That, there are multiple initiatives going on.
Yeah. So quick question for you, Danny. Was the fact that they didn't get involved when Thanos was around, clicking his fingers, was it a good enough excuse, or did you think it was a cop out? Because I still don't know why they didn't get involved.
Because they say in the trailer. I won't spoil it, but they do say in the trailer like they're not supposed to get involved unless deviants are there, and so the plot gets like revealed as you watch the movie. So I was watching Den of Nerds earlier, and he was breaking down, and he said the exact same thing that I thought was like 2/3 into the movie. When you find what that is, you find out what that is. It's like the best part of the movie. So I was like, 2/3 of the way through is the best part for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of surprises that I just didn't expect. Again, I don't really know or care about these characters, but I really didn't expect some of the things they did. So I was like,
Is it better than the Fantastic Four though, Ash? Because like
that's nostalgic to me, so no.
I don't know. Every time I watch Fantastic Four, the first one, I'm sort of thinking that's Captain America. Is a human torch. What's going on?
When they said it, when he said it made the world big as well. It's interesting because obviously they've done Krang, haven't they? Because they did him in Loki. He's the guy at the end. And then they've talked about doing Galactus as well. So I presume that's where they're going, trying to make it bigger and less small, so that it's not so much of a shock.
There were definitely shots with Arishem that I'm like, man, it would be really interesting if this was Galactus, or to see him eventually roll around. So
a proper Galactus, because Galactus is one of my favorite villains. One of my favorite comics when I was a kid growing up was the original Secret Wars cartoon. And it was, when I say cartoon, folks, it wasn't a cartoon as such. It was a comic strip. In fact, I've got a copy of it here. Here it is. And what a lot of people don't realise is that there's the series there, folks. And this particular series of Secret Wars spawned one massive, great big thing. And that was this. That particular version of Spider-Man. And it was amazing because all of a sudden we had all these massive characters involved, and you had people like Magneto. He was kicking off and he thought he was pretty powerful, but then of course they come up against things like Galactus and then Galactus would do stuff like this. And the Beyonder, he's pretty powerful. And you get someone like the Beyonder who goes and drops a mountain on a load of superheroes. So that was probably the Hulk at one of his strongest points. And clearly he's not happy. But why would you be if someone drops a mountain on your head? You're not going to be over the moon about that, are you? Let's face it.
I've said this for years that I would give up a whole year's worth of Marvel sets just for the chance of getting the Fantastic Four. And hopefully with the movie we'll get it, obviously. But yeah, I'm just dying to get them.
Yeah, so why do you think they keep getting it wrong? Why is it not a hit? Are they just not quite hitting the right?
Because Marvel weren't doing it, Sony were.
Yeah.
Well, it was owned by Fox with the X-Men, and they at a time, so Disney owns all the rights to the toys, including like for Spider-Man and things like that. So if there's a new Sony movie, like it's Disney that makes the decisions for all the toys. So there was a time when they weren't getting along with Fox, and they pulled the Fantastic Four from the comics. They pulled them from every single piece of merchandise, even with the X-Men, that you couldn't find them anywhere. And that was sort of around the time that we got Lego Marvel, like in 2012. So yeah, they just weren't seen anywhere. And then once Disney kind of acquired everything, I'm sure that in time we'll get them. But yeah, also the X-Men sets didn't sell well, so that didn't help either.
Going the Fantastic Four didn't help that rebooted one they did, because that was terrible, wasn't it?
That was trash. Yeah,
it was. Why? I don't even know why they did that.
On the rooftop.
They did that because if they don't put out a Fantastic Four movie every
they lose
8 years, I don't remember what it was, they would lose the rights.
Yeah.
So they just spat that out.
Interesting.
Has anyone seen the Venom film yet?
The new one?
No.
Right, it's not very good, but the end part, I won't spoil it. Just watch it all to the end, because some things are going to happen that'll be pretty awesome in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
and also the Morbius trailer. Have you seen the Morbius trailer?
Morbius looks good.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Spider-Man villains in that trailer, there's
a lot of Spider-Man references in the trailer.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if he's going to come into Spider-Man. Morbius, and then Blade is obviously not a fan of his.
That wasn't an innuendo, was it?
What? What have you done?
You muted him.
Come on.
Sorry.
We're all adults here, aren't we?
No, but I'm just wondering though, why are they not getting the Venom films right as well then? Oh, I mean, actually, Ash, do they not even need to get the Venom films? They just need to spit some films out.
They won't give
Sony? They don't need to do. They're doing it because they think that these are actually good. Like I think they like Venom and Carnage and stuff like that. Like, and they're trying to assemble their own thing. They've been trying to do that since The Amazing Spider-Man with all their movies that were planned, the Aunt May spin-off that they were considering, and the Sinister Six that they were building up to, and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
that would be good. The Sinister Six, I'd like that, because we need some like Dark Avengers or something like that.
For me, the problem with the Venom films is there's not enough like action. Like I don't really give a crap about the story anymore. I just want to have a bit of a the Carnage one. I just want to see them fighting each other, and I want it to be like a 15+ film, not a kids film, because it's not a kids comic book. It's a bit like Wolverine. You know, when they did the Wolverine Logan film, that was the best one they ever done because it's an adult version of it.
Yeah, I will say though, the effects like for Carnage were just amazing, and even last night with the Eternals, the deviants looked great, and all their powers and the suits and all that. Yeah, I think it's really good.
I think for me, Venom's an adult thing. You know, if they ever did Ghost Rider again, they should make that more adult and not put Nicolas Cage in it. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Just don't put Nicolas Cage in it.
That was a bad wig that he had on in that. That's for sure.
Oh, the second one was one of the worst films I've ever watched. To be fair.
Yeah, he's a really good character. Like there used to be a team. I think the comic was called Rampage or something. And it was the Incredible Hulk, Neymar, the Submariner. I'm pretty sure we've not seen him.
Submariner.
Yeah, that was
Neymar.
Submariner. Submariner.
Submariner.
I love you, Craig. He comes alive every now and again. He comes alive. I love it.
He hangs around with a lot of semen, doesn't he?
He does. Oh, there we go. I so knew that was going to come.
Yeah,
literally. But yeah, honestly, Ash, we are adults here. I promise you. and it was the other character that used to be in it. I think it was Doctor Strange as well. So it was quite a very odd group of kind of peeps together. But they all kind of got along in their own sort of strange way. And the Hulk didn't seem to want to beat them up all the time, which made a nice thing. But I just always think it was convenient. Well, now I'm watching the MCU back, Ash. I'm just sort of thinking to myself, it's very convenient that the Incredible Hulk decides to not be around or something like that. When it sorts things out. But no,
yeah, that's the thing. Is it's so hard with introducing all these new people, and you're backing yourself into a corner with like, well, where have you been for the last, well, specifically with the Eternals, 7,000 years? So yeah, I don't know, and it's tough when you've got these big world-ending events, and it's like, what, just call Iron Man, just call him. What are you doing?
Yeah, Tony Stark's your man. He'll sort you out. I've got an interesting question because I get the impression that you like Batman, which is cool. And I know you're into superheroes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But have you got a favorite out of Marvel or DC?
For DC, it's Batman, and for Marvel, it's Spider-Man for sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. They've actually made quite a good duo, those two, I think, as well. A bat and a spider, kind of goes.
But that looks like a spider. The Lego set.
A bat that looks like a spider.
Yeah, the one you keep confusing.
Well, that's a Halloween one, isn't it? Yeah. It does. It looks like a bat. It does. Go get Craig. Have you got it?
Nope.
What's Barry doing? Is it you got to do neck exercises?
We've had this conversation so many times.
Right. Go for it, Barry. Go for it, Barry. I know it's a spider, but it looks like a bat. Don't you think it looks like a bat?
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest. Nicole, have you seen this? Have you seen this decoration, Nicole? It's basically a spider, but at certain angles, it looks like a bat.
Is this the ornament?
Yeah, the ornament one. That's it.
Yeah, with a haunted house.
I'm gonna make this worse, but I thought it was a bat.
Yes!
Not that you looked close enough, but I just thought it was a bat the whole time.
What set are we talking about?
The Halloween one.
The Halloween ornament set. I genuinely thought it was a bat. I just thought that's quite a funny looking bat. And then it turns out it's a spider. I was like, it's even weirder.
Never go on the same side as Greg, Ash, because your YouTube channel will go down the
pan. But no, seriously, it does. It does, Barry.
It does in the picture, but not the actual thing. I'm looking at it here. They've got it. It makes it look like the wings, like the wings are open.
Yeah. Well backtracked. Like wings. They do. When it comes to Barry, right? Unless it was made in 1982 and it looks like anything that relates to a car, he doesn't know what it is. He's not going.
Cheap low blow.
Cheap shot.
Come on, get in there.
He was only a babe in '82. We weren't as old as you, Greg.
He is a baby.
Look, he's going in hard now.
I'm going in hard now. We won't talk about Norwich. Don't worry. Barry, talking of talking of the Black Falcons and stuff like that, you got people like Shy that are collecting the Black Falcons. How about you? Are you amassing an army?
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I love Black Falcons, so I do.
And we're not breaking up. You are.
Echo.
Are we sure he's not from the 1990s?
Honestly, can someone send him a text message, please?
He's on dial-up, isn't he?
He is, isn't he? It's his mum. His mum's downstairs.
He's on the phone
watching Netflix.
Do you remember that when somebody used to answer the phone and it chuck you off the
internet? Oh, he's gone. No, he's gone.
I've got you up. I'm back again. Right, what was you asking me?
Say
about Black Falcons.
Black Falcons.
Black Falcon.
Yeah, are you amassing an army of Black Falcons?
No.
You're not?
Not like Shies. No, not like Shies, no.
Would you if Si said Black Falcons?
Falcon.
Yeah, do you like Black Falcons, Si?
Black Falcons.
It sounded like me.
He's just putting an accent on for the sake of it.
Falcon.
Oh no, he said it. He said it. Naughty boy, Si. Go get no leg.
No, come in here and curse the Greg.
No, don't swear. Kids, never swear. It's bad for you. Shows that you're not educated.
Unless you're an island.
That's true. So, LEGODanibob, then. When you kids started off, you started off as being all Star Wars and that. You was like you was like the kind of female version answer to M&R Productions, but you kind of branched out. You've branched out from that. You started to learn strange names from Marvel universes and things like that. Where are you going to go with it? Where's it going to end?
Well, like this year, all of this new Marvel stuff coming out did kind of interest me because I really like to analyze the greater meaning and like what's actually being said. Because I feel like Marvel and Disney are just a massive platform that the themes that they're using are not just for no reason. Like I feel like there's a really interesting like connection and correlations that you can make with the world. So I like to kind of look at things from a philosophical and theological point of view, which is probably why I find a lot more depth and meaning in these movies than most people do. But that's just me. So Star Wars, yes, forever and always. Marvel is something that I'm testing the waters with because I think that they have introduced a few things that just really intrigued me with, timelines and Loki, for example. That's been extremely interesting to me. And I enjoyed the show so much.
Yeah.
So, branching out a little bit with Marvel.
I massively miss the Fridays of getting up, right, and putting on Loki. I genuinely do. I love that show.
Yeah.
Did you like that show, Ash? Was you a Loki fan?
Yeah, I really loved Loki. I thought that was fun. But What If was the top one for me. So, I miss having something.
I didn't realize you was a massive What If because me and Sai are not only massive Loki fans because we even the music we loved on that, right?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think about that, peeps out there in the chat as well. But we were big What If fans as well, and we were saying we were bigging it up, even when people were saying I'm not too sure about this and stuff like that. And I think there was maybe one, maybe two tops dodgy episodes, but otherwise I thought it was really good.
Yeah, day one when they announced it, I'm like, this.
You got Hitmonkey next though. Hitmonkey's gonna be so good.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Hitmonkey?
Hitmonkey's Deadpool's monkey kind of mate who goes around doing hits. He's like it's ridiculous, but it's gonna be if they make it like an adult thing, like it should be, it'll be good.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's by the same. It's being distributed by Hulu, so they did the MODOK. I believe so.
Yeah. So he teams up with Deadpool every now and then in the comics to go on hits, and he's a monkey that can shoot, and it's just crazy, but it's really good.
So it's not a human who's mutated to a monkey. It's a monkey that's mutated and has got.
He's just a monkey, a little chimp that's got loads of machine guns and stuff. It's just crazy.
So it's kind of like him and Rocket could be friends then.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like you wrote this, Cabbage.
It sounds like I wrote it. Oh.
Yeah. Sounds like something that's come out of your head.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it does look. It should be good. If it's like the comics, it'd be great.
Well,
it's only 3 weeks till Hawkeye, isn't it? It's Thanksgiving, Hawkeye.
Yeah, no one cares about Hawkeye. Literally the lamest.
And 2 episodes as well.
Yeah,
it's just naff Robin Hood, isn't he? What's the point? Just punch him.
Well, there is a thing about that.
What's his superpower? What's his superpower? Other than
he's a dead shot.
Insane aim.
Yeah, he's got good aim. He's got steady hands.
Physical attributes, does he?
He never upsets the wife when he's peeing on the toilet.
Like, was Legolas in Lord of the Rings not your favorite character? And what was his talent?
Again. Boring.
Yeah.
No way. You just put a dagger through my heart.
Who was your favorite character in Lord of the Rings, Cabbage? That's a good one.
I've never really watched Lord of the Rings, so
no way.
My God.
No, wow.
But you're from the countryside. So are those guys.
You've got a beard like
basically a hobbit.
You're basically Gimli.
I'm Gimli.
He could be your brother.
I've seen the last one. I tend to do that with films like Harry Potter. I watched the last one.
Why did you watch the last one? Because they're all grown up by that point. You didn't find out
what happens.
Didn't find it what?
Did you understand what came before it though?
Well, there's a guy trying to get a ring away from some horrible eyeball. I mean, it's not hard to work out.
No.
Just destroys Tolkien's work, doesn't he?
And then Harry Potter was a kid with a scar that didn't like some bloke that looked like a fish. It was like
That is the worst one.
Fish. Did you watch like Return of the Jedi? Was that the first Star Wars movie?
No, I watched all those. That's legit good. You know?
Okay. Phew.
So Hawkeye. So here's a question then. So if you who do you think? We'll start with Nicole. Nicole's going to hate me for this. Who do you think is the lamest superhero? Basically, who wouldn't you want to be reincarnated as if you was a superhero?
Ooh.
I know who I'd want to be. I don't know who I wouldn't want to be. Actually, I do know who I wouldn't want to be. He's an X-Man.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be. I tell you, who I wouldn't want to be.
Sorry, Nicole.
Please go ahead, because I have no idea.
I'm buying her time here, so I don't think I'd want to be the Blob because he was just some fat bloke, wasn't he?
There's a Blob.
Yeah, there is Blob.
He had no superpowers, and I think he just ate things. I think he ate a wasp once, what's his face? Giant Man or Ant Man, whatever he's called, didn't take too kindly to it. But yeah, I think Blob. Even just the name just makes me think, oh, you know what he looks like before you've even met the guy. What about you, Nicole? You ever thought about who wouldn't you want to be? He's going to say the Blob.
Me too. What he said. I couldn't think of one, honestly.
Well, what one would you want to be then? If you could be any superhero, who would it be?
Let's go for the cliche. I would like to be. I would like to be Iron Man. If I could choose, yeah.
Iron Man.
You can iron quicker.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow, that was.
Yeah, if you want to get your trousers
that
pressed.
hit so many cliches. That was bad on so many levels.
Sir, can I think? BrickScene's here. He's been here for nearly an hour.
No, he hasn't. He's been here about 35 seconds. What I will say is that all I can imagine, folks, is imagine going to Ibiza, right, and watching some DJ on some decks. The difference is instead of having a beach and a sea of people behind you, he's got loads of trees. Because I think he's outside. I think he's flexing the fact that it's a sunny day in New Zealand. Yeah. So anyway, let's get him on, shall we? Let's hope his Bluetooth headset holds out. Don't get me wrong, folks. It looks like, what was the name of that geezer out of Empire Strikes Back, Ash? The one who had the thing around his head, robot or something. He was going.
Oh, Lobo. Lobot, sorry.
Yeah, Lebot. Here we go, folks. This is New Zealand's answer to Lebot.
French
Here we go. Yeah, Lebot. Here we go. AKA Le BrickScene. Here he is.
I've got the bot.
Here he is. Come on, look at him eyes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's literally a little bit.
Get your hands up.
He hasn't had his coffee.
Get your hands up in the air. Everybody in the house say yay!
Yeah. Look at him,
Why is he in a jungle? What's going on?
I don't know.
That's
He's
my
looking at that
garden, man.
monkey.
It's going on
That
a
is-
treasure run, like Anna Rice.
Yeah.
It's my
That is one
garden.
good green
What's
screen.
It's his garden. You want to get your garden around, mate. Do you know what I mean?
We've let go a bit.
You got some bush problems going on there, bro.
Oh my god.
At least we know he's an I'm a Celebrity this year, eh?
Yeah, he's got Ant and Deck hiding behind one of them trees.
Eat some maggots.
How is everyone?
Okay, another innuendo. There we go.
Show us your wood pigeon.
Hey,
Can
show
you-
us your wood pigeon.
Can you guys even hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us? Oh, it's like
Yeah. I just didn't know because I've
It's
never
like Barry
used this
being
before.
on. He's Andy
Yeah.
Rice with no hair.
Yeah, but I won't freeze up. I've got actual internet here, so even though we're at the arse end of the world, we do have internet.
That is true, actually. But I tell you what, Ash, the funny thing with BrickScene and Foolin is that they've both had arguably the best freezing pictures known to man this year. Earlier on this year, BrickScene froze when he was doing a Sunday stream, and he was like this. And he was actually, I think he was coughing or something. And it was like that. It looked like he's been horse strangled. He really did.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks ago, Barry was on the stream and he was just talking about the size of his fish. At least I think it was the size of his fish anyway. And,
Yeah,
and he was like this.
Barry didn't get like custom photos sent back with
Not yet.
sex toys and stuff added onto them. Sorry.
No, Chloe.
Your timing is impeccable, Greg.
That's what the toy shops sell down in New Zealand, folks.
Ask Richard, what did he say?
That's not to be repeated.
Yeah, don't ask him what he does with Barbie dolls, whatever he does.
How you going, Nolik? You good, man?
Yeah, that's it.
You good?
Change the subject.
Yeah.
No lag. Say hello.
Hey.
No lag.
Say hi, Greg.
No lag.
Greg,
How you doing? Tell him how you doing.
what are you doing?
Did you have chocolate?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And say hi to Nicole.
Oh.
And say hi to Craig.
Greg.
Hi.
And say hi to Ash.
Ash.
Hi.
He's really loving the new Fortnite update.
Yeah.
And say hi to Cabbage.
Hi, Cabbage.
Hello.
Hi to Barry.
Hi, Barry.
And say hi to Danny.
No lag.
Hey, no leg.
2 weeks later.
No, yeah. And say hi to Lobot.
Lebot.
Hi, Richard. Say hi, hello to Mitty Bricks. Say hi to Ty.
Hi.
Say hi, Axel.
Axel.
Say hi, Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Say hi to your mom, who's probably going to say, minifig who? Minifig who? You can never say that one. Yeah. Okay, so say bye to everyone.
Who are ya?
Do you want to say anything? No?
I forgot.
You forgot? Okay, we'll see you later. Say smell you later. He's
Smell you
gone.
later.
I tell you what, I did see. I think it was today or yesterday. Someone's actually made. I think it's Lego Ideas. They've made a proper Rubik's cube made out of Lego.
Yeah, just passed the 10,000, didn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to take Craig. We'll have to take a look at that one because I was only thinking about it because Nolag actually got given a Rubik's cube last week, and he just basically dismantled it. he tried to do the stickers, didn't he? Si? Tried to do the stickers. Yeah.
And that Lego one is going to be so easy to cheat on. You just take the tiles off and put the tiles on.
Right.
That is so true, mate. That is so true. But anyway, why are you outside today, mate? What's going on? Did she kick you out or something?
I was up really late last night, and yeah, I just felt like sitting out here in the sun to try and wake up, to be honest.
Okay.
My office is a mess. Yeah, you don't want to see these eyes this morning.
No,
they look pretty bad from this side, eh? So.
Look at that. You think Vader's eyes look bad? Blimey.
Craigster can vouch for me. I was chatting with him at nearly 2:00 in the morning.
I know. Every time I've been around, right, and I do stuff at funny old times as well. I'm thinking he's still showing as active. So Craig,
well, that might be because my computer's on. That might be why it shows up.
Okay. Well, it doesn't help when you pocket dial him at 7:30 in the morning either, which is what I did this morning.
He did that. I got this video call. I'm like, what do I owe this pleasure?
And I'm like, oh man, I just called you from my pocket. I've only just got up.
So what does he do? Chat with you in his gym jams or something?
No. We quickly hung up.
Oh, okay.
Quickly, and I had my boy in the car. I didn't know where it was going, so I thought I better hang up on this one.
Camera went on, and Richard went, whoa!
There we go. So,
this is what Richard looks like under the glasses.
You're not far off, Si. You're not far off. But those ones look like they retract. Mine don't retract.
Is Si wearing something? I can't tell.
So put your normal glasses on them. They look like that looks like something's falling out your wire fronts.
Yeah, one of them's droopy.
That's kind of you know what he looks like. No, keep him on side. You look like that geezer, the presenter of the Mock the Week. What's his name?
What's his name?
Dave. Oh, what's his name?
Come
on, chat, help us out.
Dara O'Brien.
Dara O'Brien. You do look like Dara O'Brien.
Villain and
Hello,
rabbit.
welcome to. He always says a lot, doesn't he? Welcome to walk the week.
You do too, though, Si. You say a lot as well.
It was going.
I know, yeah.
If you watch your videos back, you always say
Well,
and
he's from where I live. He's from about don't know 10-minute drive from where I'm originally from.
You do look like him, Si.
Does that mean he hasn't got a Lego star either?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Does that
You
mean
guys
he
might
hasn't
be
got a
related.
Lego star either?
He could be my long lost brother or something. Yeah.
You do look
I
really similar.
almost guarantee it, Si.
Look,
Oh, that's
I think
better.
We should try and get a picture of him on there and like compare it to you. But anyway, just saying, folks, what do you reckon? Darrow O'Brien, looky likey. If he does, even sounds like him as well. To be fair,
No, it's Darrow O'Brien, by the way.
Oh, is
Darrow
it?
O'Brien. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's not Brian.
He look correcting us on an Irish name.
It's an Irish name.
Whatever next.
Your name is Lord Gregory Guilfoyle, and that's the way it's supposed to be said.
Guilfoyle. That sounds like something you wrap your sandwiches up in. That does.
Tinfoil,
Yeah.
sounds like something you need to see a doctor about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're quick. So, all right then. So, Craigster, where should we start first tonight then? Just taking a peek at a few things. We could.
What are we doing?
Taking a peek at Craig's little thing.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, again, Rich, again.
Again, man. Dang.
Exactly. Yeah. Who
Preview.
needs
I gotta-
subscribers anyway? God, look at him. Look at his eyes today. These eyes have seen some action.
I was looking at the pictures that you sent me. Does that what you mean?
No. So there was a story that broke this week.
Show me your cabin.
LEGODanibob. You might have heard this. It was a little story. It didn't get too much traction, but one of the BrickLink designer sets has been postponed until the next round, and in its place is Venetian Houses, and I think personally this is the best one that they've put in there. Now the reason, Craig, can you tell us the story behind why they actually postponed this one?
Why are you asking me? Cabbage knew.
All right, I'll ask Cabbage then.
Yeah.
Cabbage. I'll ask the other. Sorry, I was thinking I'm just one of these ones that's got a beard. He knows what it is. Cabbage. Why was the Lego West or what was it called?
Western Studios.
Brick West. Brick West Studios. Why was that postponed temporarily until the next round?
Because of that accident on the Western film with Matey.
Rust.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lego, right? Just out of respect, said, right, we'll put it through. And we'll bring it round on the next round or something like that. So in its place, right? Because I really didn't care for any of these sets, to be honest. Didn't float my boat at all. But the one they've put in place, I think is actually really, really good. So Craigster, I think he's going to share it. He's sharing it now. So let's add it to the stream and take a little butcher's, shall we? And this is it.
Wow, that is cool.
I think it's brilliant. I really do.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That looks like Surrey Keys.
Surrey Keys.
Yeah, London.
Yeah, I know it's okay. Yeah, what was his name? It's the St. Catherine's Dock. All around there.
There's no pants in that river. I've zoomed in.
Yeah, you won't get no Tesco trolleys in there. That's for sure. Ashley, are you into collecting modules or anything like that? Because
I love the modulars, and yeah, I heard about this story this week. I was actually, my Fall Guys project was up against the Western one, so I was gonna get that. But yeah, this looks pretty cool too. Good little Spider-Man Far From Home mock.
Yeah,
I guess you could do that.
Yeah. There we go. Straight in there with the superhero stuff. I love it. So have a flick through it, Craigster. Let's see what's
what you said to me earlier.
He is. Look,
whoa.
It looks like he's got a stiff neck, but he hasn't.
Yeah. I keep taking the wrong tablets.
You want to stop chewing on them. You want to swallow them.
It just looks like you've mounted your screen on your ceiling. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair call then. Oh, well.
Why would you do
that? Makes sense.
It's a TV. I want to be able to see it when I'm over there.
It must be. Is it a big TV or is it a little one?
It's a little one.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
Portable.
I like that. See, I like that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
What do you reckon of it, Richard? Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I like it. I hadn't seen this yet, so yeah, it's all news to me. I saw the other one had been pulled, but I didn't see what it was replaced with. So
Good point, Joel. Whenever I go to Venice, it does. It floods all the time. People walk
It
on
should also
tables.
smell like sewage.
It doesn't
I do-
always. I have
do
it
like the
every-
roofs.
Oh, that must just be me then.
Yeah. It's like
It
something
looks-
out of Casino Royale.
yeah. Oh, it'd fit in,
How much
fit in
is
with
this?
the modulars,
How-
wouldn't it? So it looks cool. Looks cool. Yeah.
How much
I like
is this bad boy then? How much is this going for?
It's not cheap. I think it's 265.
265.
Yeah,
US 265.
Yeah.
it has like 12 minifigures.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Lester.
not bad.
Good to see you, dude. Anyone who's just joined, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up. Please do check out the peeps in the panel below as well in the description. Go on, Si.
This is 245 euros, so it should be less in pounds.
Oh, it'll be about 210.
230, 220, yeah.
I don't think much to his gondolin skills. Look, he's put it through the window.
Yeah, good point, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
I do like it. That's quite nice. That's a nice selection of books.
Got more than the bookshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny thing with the bookshop. It actually didn't have that many books in it. One of those
Sold
posh
out.
ones from Richmond.
Delay issues after that ship
Yeah.
got stuck in the canal.
Lego catalogue 2018.
What's that? Is that a bat or a spider?
My lord. This artwork is interesting.
Yeah, where's the steps
Oh,
going
wow.
to? Though?
It's a
That looks
nude.
strange.
Oh,
The steps are also a piece of artwork, actually.
Yeah. They look good, don't they? Is that the hairpiece from that Star Wars figure, the one that came with the bomber?
Although,
Yeah, that's the one. Straight in there. I love it. Good stuff, LEGODanibob. That was strange, weren't they? They were like weird. The gravitational bombs in space. Never quite got the idea behind that. But there we go.
oh no, they always have ways around it. So they actually put gravity in the bombs to make them float downwards.
they were attracted to the Velcro, weren't they, Rich?
What Velcro?
Yeah, definitely. What are we talking about?
The bombs in the Star Wars where they drop the bomb.
yeah.
Attracted to the Velcro.
Yeah, that fixes everything in space. Velcro. Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you a little story. Right? The Americans, right? The Americans spent, I think it was back in the mid 70s, they spent £40 million, or $40 million, or I should say, on designing a pen, right, that you could use in space, right? So the ink kind of applied to the paper. Do you know what the Russians did? You know how much they spent on that? They spent nothing. Because you know why? Because they used a pencil. That's how they got around it. That is a fact, folks. I tell you that. That is a fact.
True story.
Yeah, makes sense.
It does. It does. So I'm liking it.
Anybody else thinking Lorenzo figure's pretty cool?
Lorenzo? Where's Lorenzo? Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that tourist neck.
The tourist neck.
Look at his neck. His head's coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yikes.
isn't he?
Oh, yeah, isn't it?
Probably got a
When,
backpack on or something.
when are these going live again to support them?
9th of November, folks. So
yeah.
literally a few days from now. Ash, have you got a favourite from this? Because I like the Lego store as well, in all honesty. I think that's quite
Yeah, I really like the Lego store one as well. I might get that calendar that Brent Waller did, the Ghostbusters and Seinfeld designer.
Seasons and time.
Yeah,
That's
That one
expensive, that one, right? It's about £300, isn't it?
They're all expensive in this round.
Yeah,
I think the last round was
€220.
That's not that bad, 179.
Oh no, sorry, I'm
Let's
looking at Best Builder. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, €210 for the Seasons and Time.
Oh, the bowling alley is really cool too.
Bowling
I
alley's
don't
awesome.
know. There's a
Bowling
lot
alley
of good ones here.
I'm going to get the aquarium, I think. It's quite nice.
That was the
little-
cheapest one, wasn't it? And that
Yeah,
looks
I'm
pretty
cheap.
cool. Yeah.
Barry, will you get the aquarium? 'Cause
I
you
might
used
get
to-
that one.
Barry used to
Yeah,
work in
well-
an aquarium, didn't you, Barry? He
I
worked
did,
everywhere.
yeah, for 7 years. Yeah. If I was going to get any, it would be the aquarium.
Would it? Would
No,
you-
that's not as bad as I thought. That Venetian Houses. That's 220 quid. That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I think
That's
it's
not too
worth
bad
it.
at all.
I think it's worth it. The Home Alone set. I can't wait to get the Home Alone set because I think that's good value for money.
Yeah.
Have the round ones been shipped out yet, or I didn't follow?
No, I think it's
don't
It's
know.
not for another year, is it?
Early next year. No, early next year, isn't it?
These ones won't be till 2023, will they?
Wow, that's a long time.
It's a long time to wait, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. got a couple of castles to get as well. Did anyone on here get castles as well? The castle in the forest, wasn't it?
That woman was quite nice.
How about you, Barry? Did you pick that one up? Because you love castles.
Oh,
Hang on, let me just turn from that shade of red back to white again.
There he is. There he is. The incredible Barry.
Did you get the castle?
I did actually, yeah. It was very good. Yeah. I even messaged him to say, hey, by the way, the castle's going to be available in a minute. And he said, what are you talking about?
I forgot all about it.
I tried for you, Barry. I tried. What about you? LEGODanibob, are you buying any of these things?
You know, I haven't really thought about buying them yet. I've been looking at them, and I don't know. I like the mountain windmill would probably be the one that I would come the closest to actually buying because I kind of like that style. Not really modulars.
You're not into modulars. You will get into modulars, honestly. I promise you.
You will.
It will. You'll be like, no, I'm not going to have a city. I'm not going to go there.
Maybe in a few years when I get old or something.
Oh, that wasn't nice, was it? You wait, right? You wait.
I mean it in a nice way.
When you're 24.
You wait, right? A couple of dodgy Star Wars waves and you'll be climbing the
You'll be clamoring for something else. Just don't sell them and then have to buy them back again. That's a schoolboy error that I made.
That's his catchphrase, that is, folks. I buy stuff, sell it, and then buy it back again.
That's a terrible idea.
Twice the price. Twice the price.
It's twice the price. If you don't buy it back at twice the price, you failed.
Yeah, you're not a true fan.
That's it. That's it. What else did I send you? We could have a look at Craig's stuff.
Do you want them to see the pictures that you sent me? The ones of you in the cabin with your cabin out.
Yeah, cabin out.
Yeah, that's what it's calling it.
Hey,
cabin.
yeah. What's this magical mystery hunt that's only for the UK?
I sent him that. I sent him this regional thing because we love Harry Potter. Harry Potter comes from the UK. Let's have a look at this. Let's take a look at it then, shall we, Barry? Subtle hint. Click on the link, and I think what there is, they're doing is it statues around certain areas of the country. I think it's something like Cardiff, London, and Manchester. Is that Manchester? No, it's Edinburgh. Sorry. And I think it's who's it? Harry, the ginger one, and who's the one in Scotland? Ron, yeah, Ron. And who's the one? What's the name of the one in Scotland, Si?
I can't see.
Hermione. Yeah?
Oh, it's Hermione. Shut up.
How do I know more about Harry Potter than everyone on this panel? I've never watched it.
Yeah, Si's just got a good way of saying it. Can you say her name, Nicole? Nicole, wake up. Can you say her name?
What?
Early night.
Nicole's ordering more sets. That's what she's doing.
Right.
What's the name she's got to say, Si?
Hermione.
Harmonica.
That's not.
That
is
that?
Hermine.
Hermina.
Yes, that is the proper way of saying it, isn't it? Because it's a German name, but the English stole it and they ruined it, basically. There we go.
Although I think Hermine, kind of German. What really is German is the owl, Hedwig. That is really a German word.
Really? Ludwig. Huh. Yeah. I remember the cartoon. It was a big egg, wasn't it, with hands and feet that used to go around playing the violin. Terrible cartoon. It really was.
Jesus, what the hell were you taking?
Honestly,
it was big, and it had hands and feet, and it was playing the violin. It's like one hell of a night, Greg.
It's 1994 all over again, mate.
That was a flashback, wasn't it? That was.
I didn't know what was going on at all. So yeah. So what
Greg is from the 60s.
What's all this wizardry around then, Craig? So what's it about?
It's simply find a gold Lego Harry Potter statue in London, Edinburgh, or Cardiff to start your adventure, and use your phone to solve the clues and unlock exclusive content in your city. Or, if you get nowhere near that, search online and use your ingenuity to solve the clues and unlock a menagerie of exclusive Lego content along the way. More coming soon.
They've had that word twice this week, haven't we? We've had it twice this week, that word, the menagerie.
I've had it 3 times.
Yeah,
it was on.
Yeah, but the Book of Boba Fett. We should talk about that because there's a poster that's come out about that.
He would have fed you to his menagerie.
There's the Benetton. There we go. So this is the picture that I said. I was hoping. I didn't think this was going to be a big story, but Ryan has already done this. Basically what we're seeing here, folks, is a kind of I kind of put it. Well, it's a bit of an insight into Boba Fett's palace from the book of Boba Fett that comes out next year. Well, what do we reckon of it? Because to me, I thought it was going to be a poster, but it's a bit more than that, I suppose. And it looks like it would be quite a nice picture to go up on the wall. But what do we reckon of this being part and parcel of Boba Fett's palace? What do you reckon, Danny? You're a Star Wars crazy person. You going to get it?
Yeah, I'm a Star Wars crazy person. No, I was just thinking that this would be probably part of the palace. Like we've gotten another throne set already earlier this year with the Duel in Mandalore, so probably something like that incorporated into the palace set. But I think there is another actual book of Boba Fett rumored. That's because the palace is supposed to be $100, and then there's another one for 60 or 70, I believe.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that this would be in the palace set, though. And I think actually the trailer gave us more insight than this poster into who we might see in minifigures for the palace. So we're thinking maybe some Gamorrean guards, but it was like 10 other species that were introduced in that trailer. Not introduced, but they were seen in that trailer. So it kind of gave me some hopes that maybe we'll get a nicer minifigure selection than just like 2 Gamorrean guards, Boba, Fennec, and a Rancor or something, you know? Like give us at least 5 or 6 figs in that set. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. We want a proper palace. Do we? Ash, have you got the original palace by any chance?
I have the original one, like the very first one.
Yeah, that's the one I have too.
Yeah, I've got that one.
That was one of my first sets, and I got the small ones, and then I got the big one. I went to the hospital, I don't remember for what, and I was just like, can I have the Jabba's palace now because I did so well, and so they gave that to me. But no, I missed out on the remake, which is incredible with the Rancor pit, and that's one of the biggest things that I've missed out on. But yeah, I'm so excited about this, and I feel like I don't really know what to expect from this. We saw a little bit of like them in the tower. Like I don't know if we ever knew that was really what that was. So
yeah,
I don't know. I thought that maybe it was just going to be the interior, like just the throne. But now I'm kind of thinking it might be the whole thing. But I don't know.
It'd be good to flesh it out, though, wouldn't it? To actually see where all these palaces, because the spider that you saw at the beginning of it, there is a big. The monks. There's a big backstory behind what they are.
Yeah, I actually covered that in one of my videos because I went through like the whole map in Battlefront 2 because they put quite a bit of detail on all the floors and communications towers. Yeah, the Bomar monks are very disturbing to say the least.
Well, yeah. I mean, anyone that wants to extract their brain and pop it in basically a fruit bowl for all intents and purposes. You've got to be a sandwich short of a picnic, really, haven't you, to want to do that? But an interesting story, nonetheless. Also, as well, I wonder, does anyone remember? I think it was Return of the Jedi. Was it Return of the Jedi? No, it must have been. It must have been. It must have been that one. There was a giant frog outside the palace. Does anyone remember that? There was a scene. There was a scene where something tiny
as it goes past.
That's it. Yeah, eat something as it goes past. I wonder if that's still going to be there. Do you know what I mean? That was the thing. But
the things that cross your mind.
I know. But someone's just messaged me. Someone who's out there as well. Mitty Bricks. He actually remembers Ludwig as well. So I wasn't kind of off my trolley. We're talking about eggs with arms and legs playing violins. It was a thing, honestly, folks.
Having Mitty Bricks backing you up is not a good thing.
I was going to say, yeah, Mitty Bricks.
Oh, come on, give me some credit.
He was probably the dealer, wasn't he?
The thing I would say, right, about this is that Boba Fett's helmet, here we go, actually matches his armor.
Yeah, I think they just did that with the lighting.
Yeah, I think they did that for the poster. They did the same thing with Shang-Chi. They made his skin a lot darker. So in the poster on the boxes, so they play around with stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't expect it to be new color, knowing Lego.
Yeah. I know.
I'll poke. Hello.
Was Barry going to say something then, or was he frozen? There we go.
No, I was going to say I posted
yeah.
earlier on Facebook, on Instagram as soon as I saw it, and I put that's the new helmet. That's got to be like a color match helmet. But then Tech pulled me up on it and said to me, it's exactly the same minifigure.
Yeah.
And then I saw Ryan talk about it as well. So I think you're right. It's just the lighting, because at first it had me fooled.
Yeah, I think that's bad. I wonder. Here's the thing, folks. Right, if we buy the set, this is what I'm going to do next year. I'm going to buy the set. I'm going to build it. I'm going to milk it for all it's worth, and then I'm going to phone up Lego and say, "Oh, by the way, can I send it back?" And they'll say, "Why is that?" I'll say, "Because the Boba Fett's helmet is wrong. I feel like I've been, missold something because it's not right." We'll have to see if they take.
It's your opportunity to fix it. They had an opportunity to fix it now.
Exactly. Well, they have, but I don't know. They've probably made something like 10 billion of them or something like that, and need to sort it out. But we'll look at some more stuff a little bit later on as well. I think. I think for now we need to look at a few photographs that have been sent through, and see what wonderful pictures people have been sending me. But what I would like to see first of all, because in between her snoozes, she's been building a Lego set. Nicole, how are you getting on? Have you built anything yet?
I built.
Oh boy,
I haven't glasses yet.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
They suit you.
Oh, thank you. And I have a bit of a wand.
Never what? It looks good.
That's a good impression of Si.
I'm his sister. Didn't we tell that?
His sister.
You guys
His
sound
sister.
exactly the same.
Blimey.
He's always waving his wand at me.
That's what you're calling it now.
Hocus pocus. So anyway, let's show some pictures of this. This is probably the most disturbing picture. I've seen this picture a few times today, folks, and I'd say it's nice to see Chris back in action, right? But I'm just not sure about what's going on here between Richard and Chris. There we go. Let's get it. There we go. It's just a bit closer.
It's pure love. I found him. I found him. We shaved him. We cleaned him up. We gave him some food, and he's back.
I don't know, but is it me?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. That is beautiful. I know. I'll take credit for that. Thanks.
It looks like he's 14.
It does.
What does that make me then?
It looks like...
There we go. It's just something wrong about it. Whose hands are where? That's what I want to know. There's about 3 pairs of hands.
It looks
like the headline could be something along the lines of and this man keep him away from your children.
It looks like I've shaved like the front half of my head.
I know. You look like Snape from Harry Potter.
Like you've got a wig on the back of your head.
No, it's not a wig. I think it's a dead black cat. There we go. There we go.
No, my cat's well and truly alive. Just
how you wear a wig.
Just to clarify.
Yeah,
it's being swept off my head by the wind. That's what it is.
It is the wind. Yeah, he's basically trying to be Snape, but the
it was blowing my hair back.
There we go.
God, that wind made a mess of my comb over.
Tell us a little bit about the podcast then, Richard. What's it about?
We just talk smack again. Chris and I we hadn't. It's been a while between drinks this time, so we sort of went back through a few things that we'd missed, speaking about. So yeah, we just talk about some sets. We talk about collecting in general, because we both come from sort of different. Well, we both collect different things other than Lego as well. So yeah, we just talk smack. That's what it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
For an hour. And then post it.
It's a good podcast, folks. Do check it out. There's a few good podcasts out there. A few of them. Si, you was in a podcast recently, wasn't you?
I was.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about it? Was it good fun? I know you spoke a lot about the weather, but
yeah, it was Cali Brick Click. It was really good fun with Shite as my time and with Claire the Plastic Architect and with Ninja with the Bricks. It was really good fun. Yeah, I don't know why I was nervous before I went on. Which is weird because I know the people really really well. But yeah, it was good.
It's funny. I was nervous though.
What was that, Craig?
I don't have a Lego store.
Yep, no, that was the theme of the podcast.
Did that come up?
That was the team.
Did it come up?
Did you not watch it, Greg?
He hasn't even listened to it or watched it. That's awful.
He only watches his own one back over and over again, doesn't he?
I've only got 15 minutes left to watch of yours, so I was like,
no, I have. I've got 15 minutes left to watch of Side's one, and I'm just waiting to the point where they're going to talk about Lego any moment now.
Accessing it or something.
That's it. Oh, I think Richard frozen? There he is.
No,
Oh,
I'm just looking at my cat. My cat and my dog look like they're about to have a scrap.
Are they? Oh, okay. Film it. Put it in a podcast or something.
Hey, Shy.
So he caught you.
So if anyone's ever wondered, right, if I was a bit crazy, because Ludwig, what's Greg going on about? Some egg with arms and legs and a violin. Here we go. That's what he looks like. This is Ludwig. There we go. There you go, Nicole. See, I'm cultured. I really am. I'm cultured.
Hello.
Someone get that.
It's Ludwig Garland.
It's Greg. I want some credit for that. This is from Redmond. It says Redmond says Polybag Frog and Parrot, then Ken, Cam Hamlin, and Rolls. I've got no idea what he's talking about. That must be their names. There we go. Well, that frog is it?
That's pretty cool.
There's that. Richard's got eyes like that frog.
I do.
Hold on,
Definitely.
if I can get. There we go. There it comes. Look at his red eyes. Richard and his red eyes. Red Eye Rich. If he was a pirate, Richard, that's what you'd be called. Red Eyed Rich.
I don't need to be a pirate to be called that, man.
All sound Irish.
That's what your eyes are like when you saw that egg, Greg.
One Red Eye Rich.
Pinholes.
What am I looking at here? Blimey, Chris Chalice sent me this. I thought at first, I won't tell you what I thought it was at first, but look at this. This pumpkin. He's been making pumpkins. This is really cool, actually. Look at that. Look. How cute is that? If you look carefully,
wow,
you'll see Grogu.
Tiny. Wow.
That is cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
See, Brits can do pumpkins. They really can.
They can do Qs too.
Yeah, we're good at Qs. It's our favourite letter of the alphabet, Q. There we go. There we go. I tell you what looked good in pumpkin, doing something like Alien. You know, it comes out of the pod. Just saying. Jaden built this tonight. Also, Greg, Google Opinion rewards today. We'll survey on backfeed. Got 15p reward on answering a question about feed. Oh, nice one, mate. And there we go. So just some general info you were sending me there.
Thanks for sharing.
That's it. 15p. Good savings, mate.
Sharing's caring.
Every little help. Matt Elders sent me a picture in. Go something with London calling. There we go. It goes. Matt's going to be on the 12th. That's next week between you and me, folks. There we go. Matt's been busy building this for a year while he's been away.
Yeah, I saw some. That looks really
I didn't realize he'd actually built that. That is really cool.
Yeah, he's got
That
skills.
is awesome.
He's got skills.
Skills.
Exactly. Also, I tell you what, folks. People, I know someone who's got skills as well. The Lego designer of Home Alone. He's going to be on London calling next week. So how cool is that?
Wow.
Also, as well, this is quite cool. This is from the minifig Who. He said, thought I'd share this from the last weekend. Was really pleased with this photo. Si, there we go. How about this for a photo? Something like Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
That's really good. We were talking about that as well last night. Photography on Instagram. How hard it looks to make a good photograph. But I mean, he makes really good photographs. And Danny makes really good photos. Yeah.
There we go. This is a good one. This is from Leicester. Love a bit of Leicester. He's a good guy, he really is. It goes, hi Greg, 2 mosaics. I took to Milton Keynes the other week. Palpatine is not my design, but from Tanjam Lego on Rebrickable. Cara June is all my design. Look at this, folks. This is good, isn't it? Like this. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, Cara really good.
Cara Dune one's the better
Yeah, I do
one.
like that Cara June.
Yeah, good picture of that. Like her hair in that. It hangs. I think she's coming back, isn't she, LEGODanibob?
I have not heard that.
No. Yeah, no, she's back. She's back on Talking Points. She must have.
Did hear rumours, yeah.
Yeah, she'll be back. Don't worry, she will be back. Echo Bricks. Echo Bricks. It was his birthday this week. So happy birthday, Echo Bricks.
Happy birthday, Echo Bricks.
And he built this. He built that. Look at that for a wonderful set.
Hey.
Lovely. Oh, there we go. Isn't that
Oh.
nice?
It switched.
That's nice, isn't it? I think it's because I touched the screen. Oh, there we go. Just switched it back. I always like his that. Look, you've got a nice tartan. You can always tell there's Echo Bricks with the tartan. Happy birthday.
Now, if Rich stood behind that, it'd be like the shot that we saw earlier, wouldn't it?
It would be, wouldn't it? I suppose. There we go. Is it me? Does it look like he's got a Christmas tree on his head? Just saying. But yeah, they will sent me some pictures in earlier on. Oh, I tell you, someone I do want to show you. I'll show you a little bit later because I've got to find it. Is Lego Loser? She said awesome pictures of me inside this week as brickheads.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is slightly different. This is from the Brick Bods. This is slightly alternative, to say the least. It goes, this is a Lego bag turned into a trick or treat bag. Much better use than for decorating your room. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. There we go. A trick or treat bag from Carrie. From Carrie. There we go, Carrie. Yeah, it's nice, doesn't it? I think is it an I thought at first it was an angry looking pepper, but I think it's meant to be a pumpkin.
I thought it was you.
That's nice, isn't it? I'll be your little pumpkin if you want. Where we go. So it's anyone else? Just flicking through. Yeah, just everyone saying hi, how you doing, and sending me the usual abusive messages that I get all the time. No, very good. Nice one. So anyway, as always, folks, thanks for sending those in. I'll show you the picture of Lego Loser a little bit later. I need to dig it out first. And then maybe one or two. So send them through if you need to. Otherwise, we'll be talking about this and that as well. So just changing the subject slightly, getting away from pictures for a little bit. Ash, I've got a question for you because I know I asked you a little bit earlier on, what's your favourite between, Marvel, DC, that sort of thing. But I'm catching up watching all the Marvel universe at the moment. And I've got to be honest, right? I take a break from it all. I'm going to watch the Snyder Cut version of the Justice League. And I personally thought that was better than anything the MCU had to offer at the moment. And I've wondered if you may have watched the Snyder Cut and what you maybe have thought of it as well.
Wow, that's a bold claim. I love DC a bit more, but it was better than the original Justice League, but I don't know. I don't think it's better than the MCU.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. It was only, and please, by all means, folks, have your own opinion. But is there anyone here in the panel who's watched the Snyder Cut?
Nope.
No, they haven't. Oh, you have. So Craig, what did you think of the Snyder Cut?
What, in terms of comparing it to Marvel films? I don't think it's the same. It's a very good version of that film compared to the original. But then the ultimate Batman versus Superman's better than the original as well.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So they don't seem to get the DC films quite right first time, do they?
Some of them they have. It's just
Wonder Woman, yeah. I think the first Wonder Woman.
They're just not as consistent, are they, at Marvel? They're not as consistent as world building as Marvel has done.
Yeah, Shazam's awesome. I mean, Shazam's my favourite superhero.
Yeah, Shazam's a good one.
And that was a really good one, yeah. So, that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, the worst one ever's got to be Batman and Robin, obviously.
Well, Nicole loves that. Nicole loves Batman and Robin. She does. But,
Is that the Clooney one, is it?
Yeah, that's the George Clooney
right.
one.
Oh
There was a Robin. I was so confused with. Okay.
You were watching ER, weren't you?
LEGODanibob. Have you got a favorite Batman movie?
Yeah, I need to rewatch the Batman movies. I have not seen a lick of Batman probably since like Dark Knight came out. So I was actually thinking to rewatch Batman Begins. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Batman Begins are the first two, aren't they?
Yeah, I need to rewatch those because I do kind of want to get that UCS tumbler. And I even see that it's already like on sale places like $30 off. So instead of $29 USD, you can get it for $200. I'm like, well, I'm kind of considering it.
Yeah, no, that is a good set. Now, I've built the small tumbler that came out earlier this year, and I'm just throwing it out there, folks. But I think that's one of the best sets of this year, especially for the money. Ash, have you built that one?
Yeah, no, that is incredible. And I wrote in because I was filling out the report for land this week. I'm like, I don't know if it was the best decision to necessarily drop a smaller, cheaper, probably better version a month before a 200 plus set. So I don't know. But hey, I love that we got it, and I hope that we get more from those movies like the Bat Pod and things like that. But yeah, that set it's something else. Yeah, really, really good.
Good stuff. Oh, there we go. Brick and Thin, I'll show a few more. There we go. Well, that's it, because we built this on a stream together, didn't we? Love it. That's him. That's him smiling. We took a picture before we went online.
What the hell?
And, that's it. He wasn't doing that, was he, Si?
Nope. I didn't have both of them then.
Oh, that's true.
I love the Arkham behind you. I didn't see that the last time with you, but that looks so cool. You've merged the 2013 with the Lego Batman movie, right?
I have, yes.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
Put the two together.
It is cool.
It looks really cool, man. It looks really cool. So I'm thinking on Black Friday, I'm thinking what set to get. Now, is it going to be AT-AT? Do I want to get that? And then just basically, I'll be building that all the way through December at my speed. You know what it's like, folks. I'll be building a Lego stream or something like that. Or do I buy loads of other little sets? You know, you can buy like 3 or 4 very good sets for the price of that. Ash,
there.
I don't know. That's the thing. Ash, do you think you'd be up for getting the AT-AT on day one, or what's your thought?
I can't really talk about it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not allowed to. I thought we could talk about it because
you can. I.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, Ash.
That's okay.
What about you, Si? You like Star Wars, but do you think the AT-AT that's just a bit too much to spend? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I have loads of sets I want to get that are nearly retiring. I'm going to concentrate on those. If I was going to get a UCS Star Wars set, I'd be going for the Falcon.
Richard, of course you would. Wouldn't we all, Si? What about you, BrickScene? I mean, little bird tells me you got a great big AT-AT tattoo on one of your arms. There we go.
What?
That's the legs of it.
It's actually a Lego one, isn't it?
Wow.
No, it's a proper one.
Oh, okay.
I've got a TIE Fighter up here and a Vader up here as well, but we won't go that far. But yeah, I'm going to get the AT-AT. I've still got to get the gunship. I've cleared the shelves ready for them. The gunship first, because I'm going to get them when they come to my buddy's store. I'm not paying full price for them. I'm going to get them at 20% off. So
I will say with the rumored price, it would cost me $1,130 Canadian. So I can't justify.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
For one Lego set.
So. That's the thing. It's a lot, because for the same amount of money, Ash, I could buy Home Alone, Bugle, and I think it's the Benatar as well, and still have a few pounds left over to get something else.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's not the AT. I mean, I've got an AT-AT. This one here. This two. Sorry, I'm just going to make it big. I'm only showing Ash because he's probably never seen it. But this one here is 2,500 pieces. It's a custom.
I think you put it on your story this week. Yeah.
And that's it. I'm milking it, Ash. I'm milking it. and that's it. So what I'm trying to do is it's clickbait. I'm trying to get people to have a look at it and think, oh my God, he's got it.
You've got it early.
Can you remember how much that cost you?
Yes.
In parts?
That was £380 in parts.
Wow.
That was.
Does it? I'll ask anyways. Does it have an interior?
Yeah, I can show you it. I don't think no one's ever asked me that before. But look, let me show it to you.
That thing's going to look like a little puppy next to the new one, though, isn't it? Like a little place.
No, but that's just it. I'm not convinced it's that much bigger. He's definitely bigger because I've counted the studs on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Go by them discs.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. Those discs at the top of the the shoulders of it, if you like, the top of the legs.
There we go. Like this. Right. I'll tell you what I'll do.
I think you should keep it there until the set gets revealed.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? Just for a thing, I'll use the other camera. There we go. And then what I can do is I can show you around it. So there we go. You should be able to see me. Well, you'll be able to see me in a sec. There we go. Like that. It's like,
just quickly while you're doing that, Greg, can I ask Ash a question?
Of course you can.
No, last night we had the stream on, and we were talking about the new AT-AT, and we were talking about the fact that it's apparently pretty well known who put the leak out, and apparently it was an accident. And a lot of people seem okay to talk about it. Have Lan told you not to talk about it?
About the situation?
About the fact the AT-AT exists.
Oh, no, we can't talk about leaked photos.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it was from LAN or if it was from whatever. We can't.
Yeah, because it's not officially been sort of said it's out, is it? That's the thing.
Announced, yeah.
Even it's confusing. Even so we're allowed to talk about written descriptions. So like if promo, like whatever promo described it however months ago, we can talk about that. But then if it were to leak and someone were to give a written description, like I did a video on when the Hogwarts collection was leaked, and I read out what people were saying on Eurobricks, and I got a slap on the wrist saying, nope, can't do that. So
wow.
I don't know.
It's great. It's a great area, isn't it?
To be honest, Ash, you're just better off playing safe, keep stum, and
exactly.
Go with the flow. But anyway, folks, let's pretend this is the new one. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Now we want interior, don't we? This is what everyone's talking about. So this is what this one's got. So if I go like that, we've got.
That's pretty good.
We've got figures there. We've got space in there as well. The whole thing, the whole frame is made up like that.
So those pieces that you're pulling about half the stud count of the rumored AT-AT.
I think the rumored AT-AT was like 20 studs. I think it's about 4 studs bigger or something like that. I'm not sure exactly.
I've just counted some rumored counted studs. Twice the length of that one.
It's twice. I mean, if it is, it's big. It's big. I'll tell you what, your dog will potentially wish it still had the rest of its body intact. Because it'd be some sort of pet toy gone seriously wrong. But there we go. Look.
You'll just have to get the new one to do a comparison, and then get the 2021 from last summer, the little tiny one.
You are
like all 3 sizes.
Boom!
That's
look
exactly
at that.
my idea. There we go.
And get the microfighter versus Tauntaun, and then you'll have all 4 sizes.
Yeah.
But this is basically this particular one was designed by a Polish designer. And he basically took the official Star Wars one, the playset, and just made it twice as big. And this is what you got.
It looks very strong, much stronger than the actual set.
Yeah.
How often do the legs fall over?
Oh my goodness, mine always just falls forward and just like goes to sleep, and then it breaks off.
Is that the last one you're talking about? The
last year's.
Yeah, man, that was the worst thing about it. Those legs are flimsy as heck.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just thought you blow it, it falls over.
It does look good.
I was going to buy it. You're putting me off now.
I thought
Solo big one, Barry.
Solo Brick Builder, he absolutely loved it.
I'll do another one, Barry.
Oh, if you don't touch it, it's fine.
Yeah. Just my kids want to play with it, and it's always on the floor in pieces. It's like the legs hanging off it.
Well, that's the thing I'm hearing about the new tumbler is that it's got like if you so much as move it, it starts falling apart.
Someone said the 2014 one. I've picked this thing up. I've walked it up and down the stairs because I built it upstairs and I took pictures in between every bag, and for maybe a video or something. But it has never broken on me once, so I don't know what.
I find the panels move around a bit on it, but they don't necessarily fall off. But
have you tried driving the original one up and down? Because it's not meant to be driven up and down. The new one
I didn't have the 2014 one.
Yeah, but sorry, I was talking about the 2014 one.
If you drive that up and down, it's not that it's going to fall apart, but the new one will. They're not meant for it. No. Jang brought up an interesting point as well because the stand lets it come off its wheels a little bit, especially if you do some customization, and then that way you're not compressing your tires because of it sat on them because they're quite spongy, those tires.
Yeah,
I did last year, to go back to the AT-AT, I did a Jedi Fallen Order mock where I put like a ton of like leaves and vines and things on it. So Constantly, when I was placing that on, it would just fall over and then knock all of my leaves off. So I just did not enjoy that small one. But
Have you got pictures of that on your Instagram or something like that? I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I did a YouTube video. I ordered
check
it through land support so that I could get it, and then I just threw vines on it.
Nice.
I'll check that out.
That's a good
That was one of
idea.
my favorite scenes from that game, actually. When that first happened, I was like, "Ooh, look at this. That's cool."
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
actually
good.
driving the AT-AT in that game was so sweet.
Yeah, man, that
Love
was one of the coolest games.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. So LEGODanibob, do you think you're going to get that on day one? Do you think, or do you think, I might wait and get, because you fancy the Titanic as well, don't you?
Yep, I do.
I mean, you're kissing goodbye to best part of $2,000 there.
Yep. Yeah, I'm aware of this. Yep. Been mentally
like to
preparing
build the
for it
Titanic,
for the
I wouldn't
last
want to
few
buy it.
weeks.
Oh,
Sorry?
God.
I'd like to build the Titanic, but I wouldn't want to buy it.
Well, I would like to not have to buy any of them if that were an option.
You know what I
Like,
mean is I wouldn't want to keep it. I wouldn't want to. I'm thinking of
Nah,
like somebody. If somebody wants out there wants a Titanic on display, I'll build it for them. They can't be bothered to build it because you get that at Christmas. You know, you get it on the social pages where dads can't be bothered to build the Lego stuff. Will you come and build it for us? I'm like, yay, you can do it.
That's a
Do it for
thing.
free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I do it from my local toy store as well. I build sets for them to put in their cases and stuff like that.
Well, okay, I guess I understand that. But for other people, like to have like as your own personal item, seems like the whole point is to actually get to build it then. But anyways, my preferences aside, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. We have Thursday and Friday off for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, so yeah, I hope
this
they
week?
have
This
enough.
coming week? I don't
No,
know.
that
Black
like
Fridays.
I meant
Couple
for
of
the
weeks.
AT-AT at the end of the end of the month. See, this is the problem though with the Titanic because I've already called both the Lego stores in my vicinity, and they probably have maybe 10, maybe 15 tops sets of the Titanic, and it releases on a Monday, and I've got to go to work, and like I'm not going to drive 5-6 hours round trip on a Monday when I've got to get back and like go to work the next day. So
Can
I
you
don't know.
not buy them
about
over the
these
phone? Then?
releases. Hey.
Can you not buy them over the phone then?
No, I asked them. I was like, is there any way to secure it like ahead of time? Like I will pay now. And they're like, nope, first come, first serve. So
Yeah, it's new stuff. They won't let you do that for.
yeah. So yeah,
I don't know
think
what the
I'm
difference is though, because you're paying for it, they get the money.
You need to slip the manager a bribe. That's what you need to do. Hey, just chuck one behind. Here's
Like,
20.
Can I speak to your manager, please? I don't know.
Can I speak and capping it out for them? You know?
I'm very
I could
upset. I need to
imagine.
speak to your manager.
I could imagine that it's a problem of people not in the past not getting the sets, and then in the end they use the Lego store as storage. That the Lego store sits there with 10 Titanics. They are theoretically sold, are big, but no one really came in a timely manner and caught them. So they sit there. They can't sell them because they don't know when someone shows up to get them.
That has happened. People have paid for them and never got them, and then they've been able to sell them again after so long. Apparently, it's the policy at certain stores, but it's individual to the store. So if you haven't collected it within like 2 months, they put it back on the shelves, even though you paid for it.
2 months.
How do you forget to collect something that costs 200 quid?
Dang, I forgot my Titanic. You know,
Well, the store I'm talking about is Sheffield, so that says it all, doesn't it? Really?
yeah, well, yeah.
But yeah, if they've got 10, if they've put them all on pre-order, then people are going to go day one, like line up, and then there's just not going to be any available. So yeah,
But they're going
I
to
see
sit
both
on
sides.
shelves for a long time. That's going to be on the shelf for a while. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else
There'll be the initial rush, and then it'll sit. That's what the second wave, delivery will come and it'll sit. So.
I tell you something I've not heard much about, and they'll come out on day one as well. It'll be the new Chinese New Year sets. They're always good. Love those. Yeah. Very colourful. Very good. Very fun. Probably a bit too colourful for you, Danny, I would have thought, because not enough light bluish grey in that going on there.
Yeah, no, I only like sets if they're light bluish grey, actually. Maybe it's dark grey.
I'm still intrigued though. I mean, even though we've not, it's still theoretical. This AT-AT, honest. But what do we think? What do we think is the best UCS set today? Imagine the AT-AT's been out a week, right? What would you say has been the best one?
So,
what about you, BrickScene? Are you going to say Millennium?
No, the Star Destroyer. It's my favorite ship.
Star Destroyer, the Wedge.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, the Dorito. Just the sheer size of it. And what I tell you what it was is when I got into collecting Lego again, I couldn't believe that they'd actually made the old version of it, and I was just like, wow, they've actually made something that big. I have to get that one day. Then I saw the price. I was like, no way. So I discounted that one straight away. I was like, nah, screw that. And then when they released the new one, I was so excited about it, and then I got it, I built it, and every time I look at it, I'm like, yep, that's cool.
He sleeps with it.
Yeah, I literally do. It's an uncomfortable sleep, but it's not as cuddly as you'd think. But hey, that was Slave One. Slave One has got to be the other one.
Yeah, I love a bit of Slave One. It's quite colourful.
Boba Fett Starship.
Boba Fett Starship, as they like to call it these days. LEGODanibob. Now I know you've not built them all, but which one would you say? Imagine the AT-AT's been out for a couple of weeks or so, and you're sitting back and you're thinking to yourself, admiring your handiwork, and you think to yourself, do you know what? I think blah 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 is my favourite UCS set. What would you say was your favourite UCS set, or is the favourite?
Yeah. Well, okay. So 3 answers to that. My first UCS set was actually the Imperial Star Destroyer, and the size of it and the fact that it sits on a stand. It's pretty impressive. Then you also have the Falcon, and that's like a fan favorite. Of course, that's going to be up there. But then the actual favorite UCS set that I have is the Slave One. It's actually minifigure scale, and it was just like such a fun process of actually acquiring it. But there is one that I don't have that I feel is still up there on the favorites, and that's the Imperial Shuttle. And I want to get it, but I'm waiting for the right time.
I reckon they'll redo that one again sooner than later.
I think they will. I think
they will. So
that would have been my choice.
Really so I know it's not gray. I don't know what I'm gonna have to convert to loving white sets after that, because I'm gonna leave my grayness.
Spray it in the sun and start loving yellow sets.
No, that's terrible.
Imagine that. No.
That'd be horrific. Find one of those left in the sun. I'll tell you a funny story. Just sorry to interrupt. A guy that I know here was telling us one day he was moving house, and he had a whole bunch of Lego on a trailer at the back of his car, and he wasn't like in a city or anything like that. But is that you, Barry? It must be Barry's house.
He'll answer you back. Give him another 20 seconds and he'll answer.
Was that the siren?
Yeah.
Is that the sirens? No, Barry, it's not.
But he was moving house, right? And
I'm deaf from the siren.
And he had all these sets on a trailer, and I don't know why, but he had the UCS shuttle on the trailer, not in anything. It was just on the trailer. He said he went round a roundabout, or whatever you call them, and it went flying off onto the road, and he just saw through his rearview mirrors all this white Lego go all over the road, and he said he didn't stop. He just kept driving. He didn't want his heart broken. So he just kept going. Yeah, true story. Yeah,
that thing is worth like even used.
Yeah, a few years ago now. But he said he didn't want his heart broken, so he just decided it was gone.
No way. Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
Dude, anyway. I would have
shot down by a TIE fighter.
Come back and pick it up.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? I would have gone and picked it up myself, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, maybe someone else did, and
yeah.
They've got it now.
Oh, I know what this is. This is an Imperial shuttle.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, what about you, Ash? What do you think? Taking the AT-AT that probably will never happen anyway, folks.
I want to talk about that so badly because
Maybe we should call it something different. Maybe call it sausage.
If there was a rumored one,
if there happened to be pictures or something, I would say that it's better than the Falcon. But
I agree with that.
Because of certain things, if there was an interior, I'm sure I would probably say that. But anyways,
rumored interior.
I personally, vehicles aren't Like I don't really like large things like that, so I'm more of a playset person. One of the things that I regret the most is not getting the Ewok Village. I don't know if that I think that was a part of it.
Yeah,
Or maybe the Master
it's
Builder
considered.
series.
Yeah,
but
no,
Yeah,
BrickScene
but it's
built that.
considered business.
Yeah, BrickScene built that over about 25 streams.
Years.
Wasn't it?
Well, you should have subscribed to AshNflash. I was giving one away as well.
Yeah.
Brand new in box.
Was it?
You
Was
gave
that
one
right?
away?
I gave one away.
Really?
Ended up going to Greece of all places. Yeah.
Greece. Greece.
I was so
Bloody-
bitter I didn't win.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
I
oh, but
thought
the
normally-
Death Star behind Sai, I think
Yeah.
I'd probably pick that one. Yeah.
That
I
is a
actually,
good one.
funny story about that. I was at Walmart when I was looking for the Batman sets, and the back room is right beside like the warehouse where they've got everything. And I happened to be looking in, because I know what the purple Lego boxes look like, just in case they were there. And I saw in the back there's the returns right there, and underneath a bunch of stuff there is that Death Star there, the newer
way.
one. And it has the thickest layer of dust. It has been sitting there for who knows how long. And next time I go in, I want to ask, hey, can I buy that?
Yeah.
What? It's just sitting there.
No,
You're not doing
definitely.
anything. But yeah.
At retail as well. They'll sell it at retail. They'll have to.
Is it starting to get hard to find that one? Because it's still at my buddy's shop here.
I think it's still available. I could be wrong. I don't think
it's available online
Is it
anymore.
not?
But yeah, I think I've seen it in a few shops here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's obviously old stock,
Well, it's nice though, old stock. But it's a bit like when you find a Hidden Side set, you hope to hell that it's a set that you haven't got from Hidden Side, and then when you pick it up, you're like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'll buy it anyway.
I like that Ninjago set, Greg. I was telling you about that ice tank from the Ninjago movie. I found that at some store out in the west of Auckland here, and it had been sitting on a shelf for so long that everything, like the logos, were like light pink. Everything was faded on the box. It just been sitting in the sun for
really jealous, man, because we were talking about it, and then he went, I'm sure someone's got that for sale. And I'm like, no, really? Yeah, that is a good. I can't wait. I've got 3 big Ninjago sets to build next year for the cabin, and I'm looking forward to that because my city's going to have like an offshoot. It's going to have like a little island, and it's going to be full of Ninjago stuff. So it's that's going to be kind of exciting to build. That is all the big Ninjago sets. I can finally start really diving down into the big sets that I've got, which I'm looking forward to doing. What about you, Barry? What I know you've probably not built any UCS sets, but what is your favourite one? What one have you looked at and you would say, yeah, I kind of admire that?
I actually built one this week. I only own one, which is this one. It's the biggest nightmare on earth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, R2. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Middle leg.
3 times I built this where it's fell over and bits have fell out the bottom of it, but it's still functional.
Oh,
It's
you
weird.
haven't built it properly then, have you?
That's what happens when you get old, Barry. Things fall out your bottom.
Yeah. I'm not into massive sets as I've sort of stated before, but as Danny Bob said, definitely the
Unless it's a
shuttle
castle.
would be-
Yeah,
unless
you're
it's a
gonna.
castle.
Why don't you use grey bricks and make it look like some sort of cannon or something? I don't know.
Fortress.
Yeah, Fortress R2. So it wasn't really a good experience. Did you manage to get the middle leg to work?
Yeah, the middle leg works, even though bits are falling out. But 3 times it's fell over.
Show us it working. Show us a Barry demo.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, you know it's going to fall out. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Look at that.
That's the third leg. Bit floppy, but it works.
Weird.
It's a bit
Oh no,
floppy,
it's
but
falling
it
to
works.
bits now.
Oh no, it's falling the arm off.
Yeah, you see. Don't let
Put
Greg.
it, Gary, put it down before Greg gets to
Yeah.
do anything else with it.
It's
Just put
falling
it
to
down.
bits.
Oh my god. It was,
It's you and not me this time.
start sticking it together or something.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you need to push harder on the old bricks, Barry.
I was going to say you need to give Lego some feedback. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is shit.
floppy brick.
Replace it with a castle. What
Yeah.
they do?
Yeah, this R2D2 is rubbish.
Yeah.
I wanted a
And
castle.
it's like that scene, isn't it? That's New Hope. Where it goes, like that, where the old Jawa comes out and shoots him. Poor old R2. He's the star of Star Wars when you think about it. What about you, Nicole? Have you got a favourite Star Wars UCS set that you kind of admire but not necessarily built?
I don't have Ewok Village, but I would have loved it. And I have the small Falcon, but if I had the space, I would love to have the big
What?
one.
The small what?
Small, a small farting, did you say? She's talking German. Keep it English.
I'm a lady. If we fart, we only fart small.
Yeah.
Go farting.
Poor old guy. Look at him. Look.
She's beating you, Si.
Yeah.
She's
I
beating
know
you,
it's
Saint
nice,
Falcon now.
That's funny. So yeah. So sorry. Did you actually come up with a set name then? The Falcon. The Falcon. Was it Falcon? You said?
No, I said the Death Star.
Oh, the Death Star. Okay, fair enough. I thought you said it. I thought what you said sounded like Falcon. But no, come out Death Star. Just out of curiosity. Right? Curiosity. What is Death Star in German? In Deutschland. Give it to me in German.
It means Todesstern.
Oh,
Der Stern des Todes.
I am Vader and I come from Kurdistan.
Yeah.
It sounds like a little European country, doesn't it? That does, to be honest.
Sounds like a quaint town in Europe.
Yeah, with a castle, a pub, and
a beautiful river,
and a roundabout, and a broken UCS shuttle.
So what about you then, Si? You've built the over a course of 6 months and 25,000 streams. You built the Death Star. What is a UCS set from the Star Wars thing that you kind of sit back and admire and think, I wouldn't mind building that, or that's a good set. You appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's controversial. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but the Sandcrawler, I still think that looks awesome.
Yeah, dude.
The second one.
The UCS one, yeah, the newer one, the last retired one, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good build as well.
I like it so much. I ended up getting the non-UCS one a few months ago. The one Richard built a little while ago on his live stream.
No, I built the UCS one.
Oh, the little one you built.
I don't have the little one. I only have the UCS one.
They built the big one, Si. Maybe you was sitting quite a long way from the TV.
No, it was bricking it on my live stream. He built that. That's right.
I'm confused now.
How'd you get him and bricking it mixed up?
Yeah, well, you look alike.
If you flip Richard upside down, he does look a bit like Chris.
But yeah, no, the other one would be the Ewok Village. I love that set. I think it's pretty cool, and I should have got it when it was on the shelves. Just didn't.
He got it.
And you should have entered my competition too.
I did.
I don't get it though. Every time I enter,
you didn't enter up enough.
Every time I enter Richard's competitions, it's only for people that live in New Zealand. I thought,
that was once.
That was once. Intercept your man's package in Greece and robbers.
It's all clickbait. It is with him. It says anyone can
it's all clickbait.
You tune into it. And it's like, sorry, can only available to people in New Zealand. Can't post it.
Yeah. That was a good one. I think you should only send out prizes to people who've got Lego stars now in future.
That's it. Yes. So the Ewok Village then, and LEGODanibob. Have you ever thought about biting the bullet and getting an Ewok Village? Do you even like Ewoks?
I'm not sure why I have to bite the bullet, but yeah, I'd like to get it. My nephew actually has it, so I feel like when he has the sets, I don't feel as inclined to buy them right away because I can just go steal his if I really needed it.
You may acquire them one day. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you?
Oh, I mean, it's true though, because he does he's like rotating some of his Lego, and he only has so much space in his room. So he's like, "Hey, I kind of want to sell this." So I have purchased a couple of his sets. So yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm not as anxious to get it.
Do you think they need to do a new one of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'd hope they do
I think they'll do Endor. I think they'll do the Endor bunker before they do that.
I like a Zeta class ship. I think that's quite a good one to do.
Mm-hmm.
Zeta. Or I tell you what, just throwing it out there. The one thing I do want them to do, I've been saying this for like forever, is a UCS sail barge, Jabba sail barge.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
that'd be good. I'd like to have that. Or Zeta class would be nice. That's the one with the kind of 4 fins. Looks like a turtle, basically, folks. It really does. And
they'll probably do the UCS version of that submarine from the episode 1, weren't they? That nobody wants.
What was
Oh,
that?
the Gungan sub.
Yeah, can you imagine that doing that? You'd be like,
UCS Gungan sub.
Yeah.
Lord. I don't know. After UCS Luke's land speed or anything is possible.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you did a good reel on that LEGODanibob. I think I quite enjoyed that because your face, I thought, told 1,000 stories. I was like, yeah, that's kind of how I felt about that.
I want
Jack,
the land speeder though.
You're the
I'm
I will.
quite happy about it. Yeah.
It's better than a yellow cube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
There's
Parents
things
Star
that
Wars
happen.
Mario. Are we allowed to talk about the Star Wars Luke's land speed? I couldn't get my words out then.
No.
Is that
Rumored?
Is it another rumor?
Yeah, it's rumored.
Bloody hell, they just rumor everything. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, just imagine, right? I can think of a lot of better sets I'd rather get than Luke's land. I mean, the scale's going to be wrong and everything.
Oh, they're never right anyway with the UCS sets, are they? You know, look at
that's
the
true.
Snow Speeder, look at the A-Wing.
Okay, here's the thing then. I want to talk about reels in a minute because I know Ash is getting involved in reels. I know Danny Bob's doing loads of them at the moment. Foolin, you should start doing some reels in that because you like fishing. Just saying. But you know what?
2 and 2.
The UCS, the worst UCS set that ever came out apparently was like Hoth Attack or something like that. It was called.
Assault on
Assault on Hoth.
It's
It's a great set. What are you talking about? It's a great set.
Yeah, but in hindsight, it's probably okay. But at the time, people hated it. But that set now would really well complement the AT-AT that theoretically might be coming out in a few weeks.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Theoretically.
what else would complement it is the other rumored 2022 sets that would be perfect to
The battle pack.
Like the battle pack.
Yeah, the battle
like a
pack.
battle pack
Yeah.
to help with something.
ATST, yeah.
The rumored AT-AT.
Just to help fill up that rumored interior.
Yeah, what interior? I don't know.
Just preface everything that you say with rumored and
I know that's
Alleged.
it.
Alleged. That's how they do it legally, isn't it? Alleged.
Yeah.
allegedly.
Oh, that is great. Isn't it? That is the thing. Allegedly. That's
But you know that assault on Hoth, there was a lot of hate around that because they'd done a lot of smaller Hoth sets prior, and then it just looked like a collection of those smaller sets. But that was right when I was coming out of my dark age, and I didn't have any Hoth sets, and I was like, "This is brilliant," you know, to get it all in one hit. So.
Well, that is true, but it was like with the generator. Did you put the fourth part on the generator?
Nah, I just
Yeah.
leave it as it is. As it is. But you know, that would be a Master Builder series set these days, wouldn't it? You know, that wouldn't be a UCS set. That would be the same as your Cloud City and
Yeah, I'd like the
canteen.
Cloud City set was just too wide. It's got nowhere to put it. I mean, it's like you'd have to give up a coffee table or something for it. But if they built it upwards, so it's kind of like a cake, I think that would have been quite a nice way of doing it.
like a cake.
Like a cake, yeah, because I like cake. I like cake. The only problem with cake I've got is if I eat too much cake, I've got an allergy to cakes. I really have those. I eat too many of it, I get fat.
What?
That's the problem. It's the thing, honestly. It is. Honestly, it is. Poor old jeans. They cannot take it anymore, Captain. They really can't. What about you, Foolin? Have you ever thought about getting the any old Star Wars sets as well as
Well,
I know you like castle stuff, so.
I have been buying old Star Wars sets. I got quite a few of the 20th anniversary, so I've got this one.
What from last year? That's not old.
That's not last year, is it?
2019.
It's 2019.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
And that one
It's
is
old.
worth quite a bit.
That is a good set. Actually,
It's old for me.
Yeah.
I've got the.
Did you get the Slave
Slave
one
one as well.
That's worth loads.
Yeah, I've got
That's
that
worth
as well.
bundles at the moment. That is.
It's worth $100.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Which one?
I like how
Sorry, I wasn't
everything is within arm's reach, Barry. Everything is like just within arm's reach for him.
It's because my room is a complete mess at the moment, so I can just grab things close to me. But yeah, I bought that. But there's a few other sets as well.
That is a gorgeous set. Love that
Yeah,
set, Barry.
yeah.
Honestly.
I can't wait to build it. Actually,
Oh,
really looking
I
forward
tell you,
to
for
it.
people out there who can't quite afford to get the second hand or basically get a sealed version of the UCS Slave One, get that because it's all right. It's do you know what that is? That set is the equivalent of what the new Tumblr is the new playset tumbler is to the big tumbler. It's the equivalent of that. Yeah. Oh, Barry looking at his shelves there.
Just see
what else have you got to hand? It doesn't have to be Lego. It could be anything. Let's have a tour of Barry's room.
No, chopper out. It's too much of a mess.
Is it? Okay. Do you remember the time? Was anyone on the stream with me at the time when we actually looked at Solo Brick Builder? He showed his camera panned round. It looks at his bed, and it was just full of Lego sets.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said he was just going to go to bed in it. And apparently, I think his wife was asleep in it.
And you guys mocked me for sleeping with a Star Destroyer. Jesus.
And Solo didn't care. He was sleeping with it. He had Corby sets in there as well. It was weird. But yeah, it's
Menage a trois.
The menage. Yeah, so we keep doing this word this week, menage. Is it menage? Menagerie, I should say.
Menagerie. Menage.
Sorry. I was thinking of Kylie Minaj, the Australian singer. Sorry, I outdone myself there with that one.
Kylie Minaj.
I should be so lucky. Oh, here we go. I just saw London go flying past then. Is that Big Ben when you actually see me? There we go.
Oh,
So I still have
I put a little beef eater there as well. The Hamleys one.
the Queen's Guard for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's it. I like that. Yeah. Lego doesn't do uniforms.
No.
Here's the thing, Ash. You know when you do your feedback forms to LAN and stuff like that. I know they don't do military, right? But they just could you mention to them? Could you just say, I know you guys do the Queen's Guards, right? Which is what that little figure was that Barry just had. They are technically military figures. They are. They got guns and everything.
The beef eaters.
No, the Queen's Guard.
Yeah, like the Hamleys one. Hamleys fit,
yeah, but they also sold those recently in Leicester Square for like £5 for 3. They did.
Yeah, the action pack one.
That's it. Yeah.
So you could army build with them.
You could army build an army, a proper military army. They're like the original Redcoats. They were. I mean, the beef eater thing. You would put it this way, folks. If you was up against the SAS or something like that, the last thing you'd want to be wearing is that bloody great big thing on your head. That's for sure. It'd be like wearing Craig's dog on your head or something like that. It would be. What you got going on there? We got your hand. Yeah, you. Oh, that looks quite good actually.
Oh yeah, he's working on my bat. Yeah.
Hey?
He's working on the bat.
It's the bat.
From the Dark Knight Rises.
That's a spider, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spider.
I love it. There we go.
Definitely a spider.
It's got a thing about submarine.
See, that's another set we can get next year.
Submarine?
Yeah, I'd be up for a submarine. Oh, hello.
It's a bat.
I have one too.
So that actually looks really good, Si. What theme is that from, mate?
It's the same as Greg had in his left hand. It's from The Dark Knight.
Greg.
Dark Knight Rises.
Craig.
I've got a pen in my left hand.
It comes with that as well.
Oh, he's got the camel one. There we go.
Yeah, camel toe.
Is it called a camel one? A what?
Camel toe.
Hand.
What did you just say?
Camel.
Oh yeah.
He should gamble.
Right.
I just BrickWads. I did correct myself. I knew it wasn't a beef eater. Just
What's
FYI.
that? Beef eater. Yeah.
Just
I know why he
exclamation
thought
mark. Looks like they really meant it. So
I know why he thought it was a beef eater because that's where he used to go eat his Sunday lunch. That was
That's what I called it.
Queen's
beef eater. He lives in Lewisham and he calls it a beef eater.
We need a yeoman then.
A what?
A yeoman.
What's that?
From the Tower of London.
What do they do?
They look after the Tower of London and Crown Jewels.
I thought
the
the beef eaters, I thought, did that.
No, yeomans are the ones with the rough round their necks.
Oh, do you know, I never knew that.
They do the tours. They do the tours and they look after the Crown Jewels. I really want to see a Tower of London set, but I know that's never going to be built.
Did we get one once? We had Big Ben, didn't we?
Yeah, we had Big Ben. We've never had a Tower of London. I've seen mocks of it.
There's no controversy around the Tower of London.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a few people losing their heads, that's all.
You could say
we
that
got
for
the
the Colosseum,
Colosseum.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
Colosseum. That's the murder arena.
But that's the thing. He said this is the thing, folks. That's why we got 18 plus, because it gets around that. It's a little loophole.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
exactly.
is, isn't it?
And it's a castle.
And it's a castle. It
We've
is a
got
castle.
it'd be a tan castle as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
William the Conqueror, 1066.
That's it. What, was it 1066? That was about. I didn't know it was that early.
I think William the Conqueror built Tower of London. I'm pretty sure of it. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did.
That's not Lego. What are you doing?
I've been working on this puzzle box for ages, so I got one from Amazon because my dad loves puzzles.
Really?
And I was trying to make sure that it was like hard enough, but at the same time fun. Otherwise, if I'll send it back if it's not any good. So it's one of those Japanese puzzle boxes, and I've just completely opened it. I'm trying to figure out the sequence because I still don't understand how it works. It seems so simple, but you go around on all the edges, and the panels start to slide out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think it took me 3 hours to solve. It's pretty bad.
Wow.
Well, I was doing it yesterday, and I was on the stream for maybe 2 hours.
What you was doing.
2 hours.
He was doing it on a stream.
Yeah, I saw you doing
yesterday.
it. I wonder what you was doing.
Yeah, that was yesterday. So the whole time I was fidgeting with it, trying to figure it out, and then just now. So I think 3 hours is way overestimate. Maybe two hours. Just fidgeting with it.
LEGODanibob. I actually know someone who makes those puzzles out of Lego.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of Lego.
Yeah, an incredible designer by the name of Legolamaniac. His name is. So I knows him. Used to be. He's not around so much these days, but he is around every now and again. So Legolamaniac, if you're out there, reach out to us. You never know. LEGODanibob might want to buy one.
Seriously?
Yeah, because he was good. He's a Lego YouTuber, Legolamaniac, good guy as well, really good guy, really clever. And he did these puzzles, and there was a big YouTuber got hold of them, and basically reviewed it. And literally overnight, 20,000 subscribers. Boom.
Dang.
Like that. Yeah, because he rated it, reviewed it, really recommended it. Said check this guy out, he's great. 20,000 subscribers later, bang, he's there, or something like that. It's like 8,000 or something like that. But it was like ridiculous amount. It really was. What was that? I heard the SAS being mentioned. Saw the show. Yes, this is true. Actually, woodshop teacher. He's a ex-army chap. Really is good stuff. So yeah. So Nicole, wake up. Give us.
Don't be rude.
Richard, give her a nudge.
Wake me up.
Wake me up before you go, because I ain't. You know how it goes, Si. Can you give us for someone who actually has built some Lego on a Lego stream? Where are you at the moment?
I took a break, but I have a long one.
Oh, it's got bigger. Is that? That's like some sort of it's like a Wookiee lightsaber, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, it looked like a real big moustache.
A big moustache.
Got
moustache. You got to have a big head for something. Hello, I saw that, Nicole. Cheeky. There we go. Oh, you right there, Si?
Yeah, just
keeping him awake.
Yeah. Usually I thought I'd get away with yawning there, but I didn't.
Someone had a late night. So how are we doing for time then? We're doing all right, actually. There's got 20 minutes more to go yet, so it's okay. So actually, do you know what? Seeing as there are so many of us, why don't we start talking about what's going to be coming up from each and every person's channel over the course of the next week or so? LEGODanibob. Let's start with you. You're pushing out loads of content at the moment. What's going to be coming up from your channel in the next week or so? We're going to get some Titanic. We're going to get some Home Alone. We're going to get some theoretical AT-AT. What's the deal? What's the deal, Danny?
Yeah. I'm still working on that plan myself because it really is dependent on whether or not I can secure a Titanic. But if I can, there will be a triple build happening on stream. So I know my nephew Josh and our friend Cal definitely want to build this. And it's so conveniently packaged in 3 boxes, 3 manuals. So if that's the case, I would like to be able to do a big long stream of building that whole thing like in one go. And I feel like it could be done in like 8 hours. So like with all 3 of us building a third of the ship. So I don't know. It's just a rough estimate, kind of an idea that I've been working out. Yeah. Otherwise, I do have a couple of things that I want to review. They are Lego Star Wars. And I do want to actually get like a little holiday gift list video going, because I did like a quick 5 on Reels, and I was like, there's some sets that are just so good from even like last year, and things that I kind of want to highlight. So I've got maybe like a gift video, like Christmas shopping video, a Star Wars review, a couple of those videos, and possibly the big Titanic stream in the next week and a half. So that is what is happening over here. And of course, Saturday nights we'll have the usual live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I guess I'm allowed to say, because we have daylight savings this Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I've been calling it EST time. I always do, but actually, you don't come into EST. Yeah, you don't come into EST until Sunday, do you?
That's right. Yeah. So now we could officially go back to that.
Yeah, so I should have been called it EDT, but I thought I can't be bothered to change it this week. It's the last one. So yeah, EST. You'd be back aligned to 5 hours between us. But I've enjoyed this week, 4 hours. I was loads of meetings this week, folks. I had one meeting. It was a bizarre one that went on very late for me. But the big meeting I had today was about 80 of us in this meeting. It was at 3:30 instead of the usual 4:30 on a Friday. So it was nice. It was really cool. Really cool. So it sounds like you do not. And sorry, LEGODanibob, I didn't quite catch. What was the big ship that comes in 3 sections? What are you talking about? The Titanic?
Oh yeah, the Titanic. Yeah, sorry. Wow. Yeah, the big ship, the Titanic.
I was just thinking, how many ships can there possibly be? But no, you're right. You do like the big set. You do like the big streams, don't you? Blimey, that's
yeah, I do. I do.
Wow, she likes them big. I like it. Where are you going to put it as well? Where are you actually going to put it up there? I mean, where can it go? Are you going to buy a shelf for it?
No, I already have shelves. I just have to move Minecraft Mountain. No big deal. Just have to move mountains to make this happen. That's a miracle for you right there.
That is. I love it. Amen to that, Danny. Amen to that.
Yeah, hallelujah. Right?
I used to go to an evangelical church. People don't believe me, but I do. Honestly, I used to have great fun there. That was in East London as well. I used to do that.
Did you move mountains?
I didn't move mountains, no. But I think I moved people with my singing back then. I'll tell you.
That's what it means, bro. That's what it means.
It used to bring me to it. I used to love it, honestly. It's so energetic. I used to love it. It was really powerful stuff.
Good here.
And then I got married, and that was it, really. I sort of just kind of went through another phase, really.
Lived in sin ever since, haven't you?
I did. I got married for 3 years. I did. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It was a good phase. It's one of those things I went through, But it was good fun. How about you, BrickScene? Are you going to do your? Well, you're going to be with me tomorrow. But
that's right. Tomorrow morning, my time, I'm with you, aren't I?
Yeah. So I'm.
Yeah.
Of course, you go, mate. You said that.
I don't even know what time it starts. I'm kind of relying on you to tell me again.
Okay. Well, honestly, folks, I think Si's bad sometimes, but him, he's terrible. Honestly, yeah. So I'm going to be building. Hive's going to be building, and I know he's bought it because he sent me a picture of it earlier on this week with it in the back of his car. We're going to be building the medieval blacksmith tomorrow, folks. Now it kicks off EST time with Brick Hive. And that's going to be 10 a.m. EST time, which basically in English means 2 p.m. for us, folks. So I'll be kicking off at 2 p.m. Then we're going to run for a few hours. And then at 5 p.m. UK time and
5 p.m.
a.m. Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
6 a.m. You could do that.
Yep. Okay,
we
can do that. Yep.
Just I tell you what, mate.
I need the glasses again, but hey, we'll do it.
No, I tell you, I've seen your eyes at that time of day, mate. But do yourself a favour, put the headphones on your eyes. That'll be all right. You'll see.
I'm looking forward to building that, though. I'm looking forward to building that set. I might actually even start it tonight because you'll already be halfway through it by the time.
I want to do an hour on it tomorrow. I thought it was about 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, it's bigger than you think.
It's 2 and a bit thousand. I'm like, oh my god. So
I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning my time, and then on Sunday your time, Sunday morning your time, Sunday night my time. I'm gonna build the Rancor pit this week on my live stream. I think we'll do that. May as well cash in on some of those hashtags going around about Boba Fett and Jabba's palace at the moment.
That's it, mate. That's it. Milk it. That's all we can do.
Yeah, milk it. So yeah, no, we'll do that. And then I've actually got a video this week that I'm going to do that Barry gave me the idea for with his question on that thing I did last week. I'm going to do some themes that I'd like to see. Lego do.
Oh yeah.
So I answered one obviously in that video that I did.
What
last
was
week.
it? So what was the theme you'd like to see them do?
You didn't watch my video last week, Greg?
I watched it. Yeah.
What? No. Aliens. I'd like to see aliens. That's one of them.
Aliens. Sorry, yeah, the
aliens.
Exomorph thing. Yeah,
yeah. So I reckon that aliens would be a cool one because of the you've got some cool vehicles and creatures and characters.
Really?
Yes, definitely. But I've got some more that I'm thinking about as well, so I'll put them in a video and get that out this week.
Hey, Disney Plus has the new show coming or in the works, so you never know.
What, aliens?
Something. Yep.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'll check that.
APC drop shit.
Sorry, did he just swear? Did he just swear?
No, I want to see the APC drop shit from Aliens.
Again, did he just swear?
There's been a few good mocks of that, Barry.
I tell you what, right? One thing I learned about watching them alien films: never trust an android. That's all I'm going to say to that. That's what they should call it. Movies don't call them aliens. Call it never trust an android. I will say. Oh, I've got to tell you this story. This is the best story ever when it comes to alien films. So I had a mate of mine. He went to the cinema. This was a few years ago now. Really good friend of mine. And I went, how was your weekend? This is like Monday morning over the water cooler, having a coffee sort of thing. He went, yeah, I had a really good weekend. I said, what'd you get up to? He goes, I went to the cinema because he lives around the corner from like a VUE cinema. And I said, oh yeah, what did you go and see? He went, I went and saw this film called Prometheus. I went, oh yeah, it's a good film, that, isn't it? He said, yeah, he said it was pretty good. It was a bit far-fetched, but I said, do you know what though, Greg? I went, what? He goes, I think they've ripped off Aliens. I went, what do you mean ripped off Aliens? He went, with the creatures in it, they look really similar. I said, it is Aliens. It's the prequel to Aliens. And then you see the penny drop. Oh my god! On his face, it was funny. It really was. The worst thing was it was an open office, so there was about 50 other people listening to him, thinking, "Cool, what an honor." There we go. But it was. And can I just say as well, what was the film, Richard, that came after Prometheus?
Covenant.
Covenant, wasn't it?
Covenant. So there's a scene in Covenant, right, where the ship has crash landed, and it's doing this big wheel thing. It's like this, and the two heroes, they're just running in front of it to get away from it.
That's Prometheus.
Oh, is it? Is it Prometheus?
Yeah, I was going to say that's the big one comes down Prometheus. Yeah.
All right. So the kind of ship's crash landing. It's a round ship, folks. It's basically like a big wheel, and it's doing this thing where it's going along the surface like this. And all the people had to do was just run either side of it, and it would have been perfectly fine because it wasn't even a thick ship. But they decided for about a mile to keep running in front of it. And why was that? Watch it back,
the camera was.
It'll ruin it. Yeah, it'll ruin it for you. It really will. That's ridiculous. But it was a good film. I did like it. I
like Prometheus as well. It got a bit of hate at the time, but I quite liked it. Yeah.
Fassbender in it is brilliant. He'd make a good James Bond. Just saying. I think it'd be a good one. So what about you, Craig? What's coming up from you in the next week or so? Are you going to be building your big worm or something like that? Are you?
Maybe.
Come on, give us some Twitch magic. Honestly, sometimes it's trying to get blood out of a stone. It really is. Honestly,
I love it.
Honestly, what's that? What are you flexing at us?
Lego.
Okay. Well, what would you call that as a part then? What's the element of that called?
Black plastic pipe.
Honestly, I need help with this geezer. All right. So is that it for you, Craig? Is that what you're going to do?
Oh, you just need to subscribe to my channels, and then you get the nice surprise that I'm going live, and it's like, woo, he's there.
That is a
woohoo, he's there. I love the way you say that.
He's there, and he's building.
Honestly. He's funny, cracks me up. It really does. Ash, I normally do this always at the end, but I'm going to kind of do it near the end today because we're going to talk about reels and that in a minute. Ash, is there anything coming up from your channel next week or so? Any theoretical AT-AT reviews?
Yeah, if there's a theoretical AT-AT, I'll have a video talking about that. So stay tuned. Probably this week, I'm assuming. I don't know.
That's it, maybe
theoretical video.
Yeah, theoretically on the 9th, folks, just saying. I love all this talking theoretical. It's really good fun. I love it.
Probably looking at a rumored physical box right in his possession right now.
Yeah,
no, I'm not sent Star Wars. That is the most oversat. I don't want it either. It's the most oversaturated part of the Lego community. You know, there's just so many people doing the exact same content. So I'm all good.
Well, the thing is as well, I don't know about you lot. I mean, I'm not the fastest builder in the world anyway. But even for my little channel, when it comes to building a really big Lego set, my output just slows down to a crawl because it's like you got to get through this great big hulking set to then actually get to where you want to get to, and let's push out more content. Now, talking of hulking, of course, there is, theoretically speaking, another Hulkbuster coming out. Oh God, everything's a theory these days. It is. Maybe we should call this brick theory or something like that. You know, copy old Star Wars theory. Now, I think this year, I think you might have even said this theoretically in one of your theoretical reviews that you came out with recently, Ash, whereby you said this year has been a really strong year for Marvel. Like for me, it's been the golden year. Sai even agrees with me. But to end it on the possibility that another Hulkbuster will come out, even though one was only out a couple of years ago, is a bit of a, oh no, they've kind of dropped the ball a bit there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a step backwards, I would say. It was just 2018, so it's like, really already you want to do this? So
anybody got that set?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I will
say I had it and sold it.
The height of it, they said it's 50 to 60 centimeters.
Yeah,
and the one that we have right now is 26. So that's almost double the height. So that is going to be a pretty massive thing.
It's going to be bigger than my Voltron. My Voltron's the biggest thing standing. It is.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's what he calls
care.
Do you not think it would have made more sense for him to release, hypothetically, an Iron Patriot, to go with your, to go with the older Hulkbuster, or just as an offset kind of thing? I think that would have been better.
I think,
or even Hulk.
With the success of the Bugle, they just need to keep pumping those out, and I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah. I do want to get that Bugle.
They could have done the Tower or and Sanctum Sanctorium UCS would be good because of the multiverse movie.
I would have even taken a Leviathan from the first Avengers, the big long worm thing, the space worm. I would because it's not only 10 years of the first sets that we got for Lego Marvel was the Avengers movie, and that was the biggest movie at the time. And I just think it is such a missed opportunity to not do something to commemorate that, to commemorate 10 years of Lego Marvel, to do one big thing with one figure, Tony or Bruce. It's like, I just would not. I don't know.
Even a new helicarrier would be better than a new Hulkbuster, wouldn't
it?
Yeah,
remake that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We had a playset carrier, the helicarrier, though, didn't we? Not so long ago.
I think at least that
should have done a tower. They should have done a tower. If they're going to go something that tall with that many pieces, they should have done the tower. It's what people want.
I like to see a Daily Planet as well. I think if they've done a Bugle,
well, DC, yeah. There's a lot that I would love for them to do that for DC, but also next year, I'd love two things next year. One playset or something for DC, and then I'm pretty sure we'll get something from Returns, whether it is maybe they retire the 89 Batmobile and have the one that splits down the alley or whatever, or they have the ice bat cycle or whatever.
We're gonna have
bat ski or whatever.
Batmobile, surely
that
too.
Would be
the next one.
But it's the next. It's an anniversary. It's 30 years since Returns, which a lot of people think is the best one. So,
fickle. 30 years, jeez.
Wow.
Well, since Batman Returns.
Really, that long?
Yeah.
Really?
1992.
I don't think they do the boat, would they? The Batboat there.
The Bat Boat? No.
Yeah, it's not really on screen that much, is it?
What about the Bat Helicopter from 1966? That was quite cool.
The Batcopter,
They wouldn't do that as UCS, would they?
No.
They've already done it. They've already done it in minifigure size.
I want the. At the end of the Snyder Cut movie, there was they actually had the tank. Yeah, the tank from. They took it from the Frank Miller one. Let's have a look, see if I've got it here. Here we go. I just happen to have the comics here that I want to talk about. I'll see if I can dig it out, a picture of it. But I like to see that just as something different. But I was thinking Black Friday, could this be the time that I should be thinking, oh, let's have a look at that, Craigster. Look at that. Look, it moves. It moves more than Craig does. Oh, that does look like fun.
That's pretty cool.
Doesn't it? I mean, look, if you're a superhero, right, and you're Batman, you're going around in that, you're going to know it's Batman, really, aren't you? It's not going to be, it's not like it's the air ambulance or anything like that. That's definitely the Batcopter. What's it called?
Ambulance.
What's it called? The Bat Chopper or something?
Batcopter.
Batcopter. Let's see. All I can think of is Adam West running around with a bomb about to go off. You know, he had the fuse thing going down. Yeah. It was funny though, wasn't it? It was ridiculous, really. I mean, you think probably Adam West, come on, mate, you do a workout at least. You know, go down the gym for 10 minutes a day at least.
But that wasn't the thing in those days. No one was really buff in those days. It was just like dad bod everywhere. But I'd like to see, like, I wouldn't. Well, not that I'd like to see. But you know what was fun? The Bat Cycle, where you had like Robin in the sidecar, like a little kid.
Oh,
Come on, Robin,
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. What about you, Ash? What Batman vehicle would you like to see them do?
Animated series.
The
Batmobile.
car.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's that. From what I can remember, that one was quite what's the word? Art Deco-y sort of look to it.
It's very rectangular and yeah. No, I'd love. I just want the figures. Whatever gives me the figures for that, I'm absolutely for.
I tell you what, I built a couple of weeks ago, Ash, on the Backlog live stream, which was a really good episode. I built the actual remote control app, Batmobile.
Yep.
I got this really good fun. I was shocked how much fun it was. Oh, here we go.
With the Arkham Knight.
Yes, it's got that limited edition Batman in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks really cool, man.
That's awesome.
How's it go, Craig?
Japan.
Look at him. You wouldn't think he used to be a Power Ranger, would you? Oh, you know. He's love him. I do love him. But no, that's cool. What about you, Craig? What Bat vehicle? Hold on, where's he gone? He's been eaten or something. Look,
He's just showing us Ewok Village.
Look, everyone. That's New Zealand. That is. There we go.
A pack of Carnotaurus have had him.
It'd be so funny if a little Ewok popped up now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, with Richard's head and a pike.
Yeah.
What's that green thing going around that tree?
It's the Wi-Fi.
Is that some sort of alarm system? Has he got? It's got a green band.
A trail cam. Is it a trail cam?
I don't know. What's a trail cam?
It's a camera that you fix to a tree, so anything goes past it's like a motion sensor, like deer and animals and stuff like that.
There's someone there.
Or Bigfoot. Danny Bob.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, he's changed his top. What top you put on there? That's not a Chelsea top.
Juventus.
He's on mute.
Newcastle. He's on mute.
He wants to blend into the background, doesn't he?
Sorry, it was just getting a bit hot out here. We don't want
that.
sweaty moves or anything, you know.
That's it. Yeah, God forbid. No, okay, that's cool. That's cool. What about you, Nicole? What have you got coming up from your channel in the next week or so? Are you going to do any live streams? Wake up,
no.
Nicole.
Yeah. My whole world will be surrounding you. I'm yours, totally. Do with me whatever you want. I was told. I was told to be.
Wow.
All right.
Wait.
Go and get your bag, love. You've pulled.
Who needs George Clooney, eh?
Yeah. She's got Greg Clooney.
Right.
Settle for Greg.
Sax Crane.
Oh God.
Just be ready.
What's coming up on Nicole's channel? Do what you want.
Right. Just know that I have expectations.
I need to manage your expectations.
You've handled that before.
Yeah. I tell you what, yeah. Bring one handy. You never know. Anyway,
he's all flustered now. Look.
Other than coming
to the
onto the
green room.
host, what else are you going to be up to?
Wonderful.
So you're going to be live streaming tomorrow with me and Hive. You're going to be
Right.
joining us, and you're more than welcome to join my half of the stream as well. You really are. And but are you going to be? The way she's holding that as well, it's putting me off. It's the
I
little
know.
details you got to watch, you know.
He's always got it by the big end. Have you noticed?
I know. It's like, yeah, but yeah, what else are you going to be up to? Are you going to be doing any of your crazy Instagram streams as well?
And there are a few in the pipeline, and I hope that the timing works out, but no definite dates yet. But there are a couple of them in the planning.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Looking forward to that. I do enjoy them, folks. They're really good fun. And what about you, Si? What's going to be coming up from your channel in the next week or so, mate?
Wednesday will be the backlog, which won't be on my channel. I lied. It'll be on Greg's. On Thursday, I keep doing that, don't I? I said it last night as well. The backlog. Forget I mentioned the backlog. Greg will mention that. So on Thursday on my channel, we'll have somebody from TikTok. I've been trying to get this guy in for a while. He's from Newcastle, apparently. And so it's interesting to get somebody from the UK on who has a big following on TikTok and on YouTube as well. So he'll be quite good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out, because it's, everyone's gone back to work, and a lot of people are, we start at 8 on Thursday, and some people are just getting home and stuff. So it's a little bit more difficult to make sure people can get on. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to try and do some videos during the week as well. Just keep myself trying to get back on a daily routine. But that's it. And then obviously, I'm getting into the Reels thing and the stories on YouTube and all those kind of short form videos. I quite like them.
You do, yeah. Short and sweet, just like you, Si. They really are. Have you? Well, you haven't done a short for a little while. I did one last week. It bombed, but there we go. There we go. They normally do all right, but that one just didn't want to take off. I was trying to be all Halloween-y and all sorts of things, but there we go. Yeah, but what short are you thinking of doing next, Si?
Something with minifigures, kind of like the Spider-Man one from last time. I quite like them. I'm trying not to copy Pen Plays. He does a turnaround on his YouTube channel, and it's really good. I love them. They're short. They're just small things. But I want to do something like with multiple minifigures. Like so, the other one with Spider-Man was like various different Spider-Man outfits and some transitions in between to make it look a bit good, and a bit of music on top as well.
I know you went all out for your one. I was like, blimey, Si's done a transition. Yeah, I believe it. And I normally like what I like about your videos, Si, is when you've done it and then you start getting up and moving the camera and turning it off and then and you're talking to yourself. I'm like, does he know he's done this? Does he know he's put it out there? I love that style, Si.
I put those up on Instagram as well, and like out of nowhere, we're doing okay. But then out of nowhere, my phone just kept getting these notifications of views on such and such, like your reel, and it was going on for hours and hours. So like went up to like 4,500 views in like
great
half a day or something. Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't understand the algorithm there yet, but I'll figure that out.
Do you know what though? I think more people are putting effort into their reels and editing them than they are their videos. I really do.
Yeah.
I do though, but I think people like all this micro editing because it just gets something out there. Ash, you're getting into this malarkey of doing stories and reels and stuff like that. Because if there's one thing I've always noticed, Ash, if there's one person that always seems to watch stories that I do, it's you. You've always been quite a thing on that, and I appreciate it. I really do. but you're getting into that now. And how are you finding it? Because it's quite different, isn't it? It's a different kettle of fish altogether.
Yeah, I've kind of got it all. I've got different things plotted out for the month that I'm just trying to be like, all right, on this day, I'm going to post a short, a TikTok, and a YouTube or an Instagram reel. So I'm trying to do that. And I mean, if I'm making it once, might as well post it everywhere and just see if it sticks. So that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's a bit of more work having to post all these different places. And all that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Just trying it. I had a movie channel for I don't know how long, and it just sat there. So I'm like, just take all those subscribers and repurpose it for this shorts channel. So yeah, I'll try there. Maybe post some clips from my video game channel too. So yeah, we shall see.
That's cool. That's cool. And I'm going to wind it down in a moment, folks. But please do get your votes in on the survey, and then we can just talk about that for a couple of minutes. Lady McBrick. Now you've been on Instagram for quite some time. Have you ever thought about doing reels? Do you do reels? I know you do stories and stuff like that. But what about reels? Is that something you might do?
I never tried it. Most recently for Big Huntress last challenge, I really shortly thought that I could start doing these stop motion videos.
Oh wow!
Boy, they are work. It's
yeah.
So I'm a bit hesitant to try out videos, but the real ones they look fun. Can you tell me how much effort is it?
Well, I tell you what, BrickHive does stop motion and stuff like that. Oh, we lost then. Oh, I think we just lost Ash.
No, he said in the private chat he had to hop off.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for coming on, Ash. I just about said goodbye. I said thanks for coming on in the private chat as well. That's cool. No, thanks for letting us know, Si. Yeah, there was the thing is, right, with stop motion, the one thing Hive has found is that it takes a long time to do stuff. But I think the results are really, really good, especially what he's doing, because I think he takes it really super seriously as well. So is that something, have you kind of messed around with it? Have you made any stop motion movies at all, Nicole?
I tried to. The only thing is that I was really naive. I thought I have a set and I can just put minifigures in there and then let them move. But the movements really need to be tiny.
Yeah, it just happens like magic.
Right. Yeah.
You set the camera, you go to bed, you come back in the morning, and they've done something.
It's
Brilliant.
It's like a Lego movie.
Yeah, because if they don't move, it's just a picture. You know what I'm saying?
That's how. No one told me.
No one told me. Yeah.
Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk?
I don't know. Those Ninjago movies, they make it look so easy. They really do. Oh. What about you, Si? Have you ever thought about doing stop motion?
I have thought about doing stop motion. I think it's fascinating. I don't think of the patience for it. I think I'd end up hopping the thing off the wall. I just have no patience. But you know, I've always wanted to dabble in it, but I don't have the patience. I mean, I look at BrickHive stuff, and it's really good, and anyone who does it is really good. And there was. Oh, I can't even remember who it is, but lately somebody told me to look at, I think it was Emily told me to check out some stop motion channel, and it's awesome. It's really good. They do kind of like Batman stuff and, you know, superhero stuff, and I can't remember who it is. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into have a go of it, but I haven't got the time. It takes a lot of time.
We just lost Richard as well.
He's coming back. He's just his battery's
gone.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He's going to come back in a minute.
All right, cool. Well, we won't be going just yet. I've got a couple more pictures I want to show some people out there as well. We've got Just Build It out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Mr. Blue Sky still out there. The Minifig Who's still there as well. Tripe and Onions is there as well. Love that name. Lester. AshNflash saying, I've got to head off, everyone. Have a good day. AshNflash, thank you so much for being on. That was really cool. Really, really cool as well. And LEGODanibob. She'll be back at some point. Streaming as well, folks. Chris and Jaden, Gunpowder Treason and Plot Chalice. He says he's back again. That is a good name. I'm liking that. Gunpowder Treason and Plot Chalice. I think that's one of my favorite ones. That one side. It really is.
Puts work into it.
It is. He does put some effort into that, and he never spells it incorrectly as well. He's always got it just right as well. So let me show you some pictures, and there's something that is very cool, folks. This is very cool. I just want to show you this. This is a great artist a very cool artist by the name of Lego Loser, who did basically a Brickheads version of me and Sai. So this is the Brickheads version of my figure. There we go.
Nice.
How cool is that? Very cool, isn't it? There we go. Let me show you the one of Sai as well. Those glasses do make me laugh.
Very Alan Kerr.
They really do. And then this is us. This is quite cool as well. It's like
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is packaged.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
It does. I got to say, does anyone remember Thunderbirds? Do you think Sai looks a bit like Brains?
Oh yeah.
Say, a bit like Brains. It's got the Brains. It's very cool picture. So thank you so much for that, Lego Loser. Also as well, oh look, she's done a BFAB one. There we go.
Yeah.
BFAB.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the BFAB one.
Yeah,
pretty
BFAB's
cool.
very cool. I like that a lot. That's
You
very
didn't say
cool.
you like the Cy and Greg one, but fine, it's fine.
The what one? What one?
He
What one
didn't. No, just Barry didn't say he liked our.
Oh
one.
no, Barry did. We didn't like it. I don't think he liked it.
I like that
that's
as well.
fine. He doesn't
I
like
like
it.
the BFAB one and the sound.
I like that. Yeah, does it go? I like that.
Thanks, Craig.
There we go. What else? Who else
I want
sent
to try
this
about the
picture?
Greg one. Looks too
That
young.
one.
Tim Sut. Oh, Tim sent this picture. Now, Tim was actually the person who sent Ludwig in earlier on, folks. Just showing you Ludwig again, so you can see who Ludwig looks like.
Oh my
I think
god!
I think
People
he
be
used to play a
tripping out
flute.
everywhere.
I think he used to play a flute as well. He used to play all sorts of things. He really did. And then let me show you a couple, just one or two other pictures as well. Tim actually came back and sent us this picture. Oh, I think he's built the same one as me. Do you know? I'd take a second look then. I think this is the same one. Is this the same? Is this the same custom one I built? Chat. It does actually look like the same one. Tim, let me know. Rick Brickham. Now, here's the thing. I was hoping LEGODanibob might still be here because I was going to show you this. This is. Does anyone remember the horror movies, the Hellraisers?
Yeah.
Remember this?
Pinhead.
Okay.
Pinhead.
That's it. Pinhead. That's it. Pinhead. When you say it, you sort of think it was someone with a little head. But of course, when you really see it, folks, it's something quite
That's
different.
Puppet Master.
A puppet master. A puppet master. Hello, Bungle. Actually, can I just show everyone this? This is amazing. This was like a revelation last week. Can you do an impression of Zippy for us, please, Craig?
Hi.
That's it. If anyone's wondering which one's Craig, Craig is the one on the right.
That's Bungle and Zippy.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It is. Oh, it looks so cute, doesn't he?
Here, boy. Hey, boy.
Here you go. Hey, fetch!
What
He's not really responsive, is he?
He doesn't respond to aggressive Northern Irish people.
Yeah. Where you going, fetch my stick? No, maybe not.
What do you think to him? That bad?
I think
He's
he
so
wants to go
cute.
sleep. Yeah, man. That's crazy. What was that? Did someone just flick a 50p coin or something? So anyway, going back to what I was saying before we was rudely interrupted by myself. It says, hey, Greg, here's what I built last week. Digital again, but will be built in real life soon. It's the box from Hellraiser. Now, do you remember the mother boxes on Hellraiser? Check this out, you lovely lot. How about this?
Ooh, that's nice.
Clever.
Oh,
Wow, that
Are
doesn't
they
look
golden
like Lego.
that's
bananas?
really nice.
Look at those bananas.
Yeah,
Golden bananas.
golden bananas.
Nice part usage.
Yes, NBA.
MPU peeps.
Yeah, MPU bit. It's got nice structural integrity by the looks of it as well.
That's a lot of
Oh, that is nice.
drum lacquered gold pieces.
Yeah, we love our lacquered gold, don't we, Nicole? And this is, look at that! Look, how beautiful is that?
Wow.
Imagine that.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, isn't
Very
it?
nice.
It really is. Thank you for sending those, Rick. They look amazing, mate. They really do. One of my favorite things. Oh, Have Studs Will Travel has sent me a picture as well. Sugar Skull inspired by Brick Sketch. Oh yeah, very cool, man. I'm liking that. There we go. I like that. It reminds me a little bit of La Katrina.
Oh, love that.
Mm,
Yeah,
Very
very nice.
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 Yeah, isn't it?
Can
Very
sugar
cool.
The butterflies.
What does it say
Yeah.
there? It says Have Studs Will Travel. Nice one, Have Studs Will Travel. Looks amazing. It really does. I just want to show you this again, folks, because it's one of my. It's not very often that I say something that's poo is good. But this is very good. This is good. There we go.
Oh,
That is cool.
Still think the top right, he looks like he's on the toilet.
Who looks like he's on the toilet?
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin looks like he's on the toilet.
Yeah.
Really?
He's got that expression.
I think Eeyore looks like he maybe he still is, but I look at Pooh's face. Isn't that lovely? Honestly, doesn't it make you feel warm and fuzzy, folks? It does me anyway. There's a lot of people out there got some amazing skills. They really have. I love it, honestly, folks.
That Cara Dune one was really good.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Cara Dune was awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was awesome.
She will be back. She will be back. So thank you for that, Rick. So thanks so much, Greg, London Bricks. You are very welcome, my friend. You really are. So yeah, what about you, BrickScene? Have you ever thought about doing any reels or anything like that?
I've done a couple. I did one with when those latest Star Wars helmets came out. I did one with transitions and stuff in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you saw that one I did with Mario.
Oh, the Nerf gun.
Yeah, where I shot Mario.
Yeah.
That bombed as well. Funnily enough, I did the one where I blew up the Razor Crest. No, I've done a few, and I've actually got an idea for another one that I was thinking of doing as well. So I may actually join you guys and chuck another one out this week.
Yeah, I quite like doing the reels. I did that one the other day. You know, like B footage is quite good for a reel. Like a couple of weeks ago, when it was warm still, folks. So I'm not joking. It was literally -1 this morning in London. I can't believe it. Like it's like all of a sudden, like you're in Lewisham, Foolin, so you're not far from me. Did you notice how cold it was this morning?
Oh, it's bitter. It's getting really cold now.
It's got really cold really quickly.
Bring it on, man. We've got the sun down here now, so you guys can have all the cold for all I care. As long as it's warm here, we're getting it now.
That's it.
Sitting in his jungle.
That's it. Yeah, you can have your insects back, mate.
They're out in force, I can tell you.
Are they really? Oh, I don't miss that. Do you, Si? That's the one thing I like about winter. You don't get insects.
I love winter. There's no flies, no insects, no hay fever. It's just no sweating your ass off, no sweaty moves.
I love the way you do that.
You're just jealous, Si.
Well, I do not like I don't like the heat. You know, the summer has a lot going for it. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the winter. I prefer to be able to control how warm I'm going to be, right? So if it's freezing cold, you can put a jumper on and put on the heating. But in the summer, if it's roasting hot, you can take your clothes off, and then what happens? Sit in a bucket of water with ice? No.
I with his clothes off. Woo-hoo.
I can't imagine that, really. You get kids coming up throwing water over you, thinking there's a beach battle or something.
Keep it alive. Throw water on you.
Yeah. Don't put your foot in the
towels on
them. And we're trying to roll him back into the water again.
Can I just clarify for Lester here? Lester, I'm in New Zealand, man. We don't have big spiders or crocodiles. That's Australia. That's yeah. They also have Australians in Australia, so
you just have big eels.
There's a lot of criminals.
We have a lot of convicts. Yeah,
look, it's funny little things that make it giggle. It's like little Dennis the Menace. Oh, actually, I've never been to New Zealand. I couldn't tell you where it is, really, folks.
Okay.
What about? Oh, here we go. Show your map. Here we go. I thought that was the Isle of Wight. I thought that was the Isle of Wight.
There it is.
Look at him. Look, he's as pale as that. He's a long way away. Isn't he?
Stood up.
You look like a midget. You look like a midget. Let's sit back down again.
Now he's on stilts.
Dude,
now he's stood up.
Hello, it's little Richard. Hello, little Richard. Oh, he's so cute.
Standing desk is the
I
best.
want one for Christmas. Oh, he's standing there. I just thought you was a bit short. Oh well. There we go. So Richard's going to be streaming with me tomorrow. Nicole's going to be streaming with me tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming with BrickHive. It's the transatlantic live stream, folks. Can't wait to be doing that. Like I said, we'll be kicking off on Hive's channel at 2 p.m. UK time. That is, of course, 1. Well, actually, I say 1. It's 10 a.m. America time. And it will look, hopefully, if all goes well, it should look a little bit like this.
Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, yeah.
And it just goes on a little bit like that, really. It does. Do you know what? I found that song a couple of weeks ago, and I used it on funny enough, I used it on a short video, and I thought, oh, I really want to use this on one of the live streams. And of course, I've got all the themes for the live streams already. And I thought, oh, I've not got one for transatlantic live streams. So I thought, right, Into Your Blue. It's like, big ocean between me and Hive. Sorted. So that's what that's going to be. It's my little theme song for that one. But you can watch the full vid on that tomorrow, folks. But a little bit later on tonight, there will be a reel coming out. Just to promote it a little bit more, in all honesty. So I'm going to have the wonderful Brick Scene on there tomorrow. Lady McBrick's going to be on there. She's going to be building the white Benatar. Brick Scene's going to be on there building the same as me, the medieval blacksmith. You should continue that on Sunday, Brick Scene. Is that always... Who's creaking out there? What's that noise coming from? Sounds like someone's putting the washing out.
That's squeaking.
New Zealand bird.
That's a bird outside, yeah.
Can you shoot it? It's getting on me nerves.
I'll be back.
I'll get your bow and arrow out.
No, what it is, I'll tell you what it is. It's the cats. The cats are down there, and it's not happy about it. So.
Is it not? Oh, that's cute. What's your cat's name?
Which one? I got Benny and Ray.
What's Benny's name?
Yeah, what's Benny's name?
What's Benny's name?
Yeah, Benny. Benjamin.
Benjamin, man.
Benjamin.
And,
that's the saying, Jaws. We're going to need a bit.
That one's called Ray. You can tell we got it just after Force Awakens, so.
What were you doing?
Named after Star Wars characters.
Fishing.
Oh, I thought you were playing golf. Honestly,
that's a strange way to play golf.
Yeah. Strange way to fish.
You're doing it wrong.
I needed a bigger boat.
A bird. What's a bird? A bird.
If Chief Brody was a northerner.
Proper way to do
that.
Boo. Boo.
Boot. I need a big boot. I need a big
Say
boot.
a nine of you.
Sorry, you do make me laugh, honestly, Craig, because I really do half the time. Even when I've listened back, I still think, what's he saying?
We may have a weird accent, but at least we've got a Lego star, is all I'm saying.
Oh, that's an ocean. He's got a weird accent, and he's still got no Lego store.
Even in the arse end of the world, we have a Lego store. Sorry.
I know, it's
how many you got? Oh, I saw you once. You went to your Lego store, didn't you?
Just one.
Oh, that's cool. Barry, you're not too far. Is Stratford your nearest one, or maybe Blue Water? Barry, after Barry.
Sorry,
honestly,
nearest one's Blue.
I'm doing this one for the community, folks. I really am having it on.
I'm sorry, it's my internet. I can't help it.
Honestly, I'll. Where's your nearest Lego store or hearing aid store in your case? Where's your nearest Lego store, dude?
Blue Water's my nearest.
Blue Waters. Okay.
Is there still that one in Kingston?
Blue Water.
Is there one in Kingston? I didn't know.
There was one in that mall down Kingston way, wasn't there?
I don't know. Is it?
I didn't know there was one.
Well, there was. I can tell you there was. Whether it's still there.
Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush. You got one at the other Westfield, I think, which is on the other side, up towards West Ham way.
Yeah, Stratford.
Yeah, that's it, Stratford. And then you've got the Leicester Square. And then you've got Blue Water. I wish they did one in Bromley, just up the road from me. But
you don't be greedy, Barry. You've got about, you mentioned about 75 of them there.
I'm in the same bait as you. I can't even go to it.
Get over it, Simon.
The Vikings came to Ireland 1,000 years ago and left loads of cool things. They could have left a Lego store, for God's sake.
The one in Kingston's called the Bentel Centre or something.
The Bentel Centre.
Yeah, so like a little mall thing.
Hi.
Okay.
Whereabouts?
Hello.
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 Hi.
Where's your teeth? Where's his teeth gone?
Oh, we knocked them all out. That's his punishment when he doesn't go to bed in time.
That's New Zealand way of parenting.
You want me to bring the desk down to your height, do you?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the best part about his streams, folks, is doing this. All I can say is I hope he's got trousers on.
One day I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
It'll be the most huge stream, I can tell you. But
we did see a different sweaty move then, weren't we?
All right. Oh, look, there's another one there.
Come to say hello too, are you?
Oh, hello. She's getting in on the action.
They've all still got their breakfast all over their faces. Look at the state of them.
Nullig was the same earlier.
You put your sunnies on? Yeah? It's good outside, isn't it?
Does she know where England is on the map?
Do you know where England is on the map? Can you point out England?
That's it. Yeah.
Where's England? Just point anywhere and tell me where you think England is.
Point in the middle of the ocean.
Point. Where do you think it is? Quickly. Over there.
Well, that's not bad.
North America, apparently.
North America. Okay, that's pretty good. That's just good enough.
Yeah, no, Joshua's got it. Joshua's on it.
Nice one, Josh. Good lad.
Who knows where Chelsea are?
Point out the Hammers Stadium.
That's it. Yeah, the Olympic Stadium, London Stadium. It's
not theirs.
Do they like?
Thanks for coming, guys.
That's it. Go and have your breakfast. Get back up the chimney.
He's got them trained like sheep, hasn't he?
It's got like sheep. Have you started putting anything on your map yet? Because the other day
I have. I've just got a whole bunch of clips out of. You can't see it from here, but I have got. Who was it? Trevor's lightsaber. I've got your katana to go on there as well.
Yeah, katana.
I've got Barry's shield. I've got a shield for you, Barry.
You got a shield for Barry.
Yeah, I've got a couple down here as well. We've got Snap up in Canada.
Yeah.
We've got someone over in California as well. No, we'll be finishing putting everybody's names on tomorrow.
Oh, wicked. That's a good idea, mate. It's a good idea. You need your clips, though. You've got to get your clips. That's for sure.
No, well, I just hunted out a bunch of clips because I need them of different types so they can stack on each other as well. Because there's only like 7 studs for the whole of the UK, so we are going to have to stack and make it get kind of creative with it.
I'm with Tripe and Onions. Do you know what? Pick a brick walls. They should do. I tell you what I did buy this week, folks. They're normally £18. The dots, I think it's called More Dots or something like that. It's 1,010 pieces or something like that of dots, and I got it for like £8 or something like that on Amazon. Wow. That was a good deal. That's a good deal. Lots of grey in that as well, which is good. Yeah. Foolin, are you going to get? We'll wind this down in a minute, folks. Are you ever going to do any mocks? You going to do any mocks, Foolin? After Barry,
I'm going to do mocks. I've got lots of. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
Hello. Yeah, I've got lots of. Mocks ideas, but I'll try to buy the bricks for it.
Oh, cool. Are you going to do some like shark ones or something like that? Because I noticed your video. You know the video that you showed off the Lego ideas with yours? That did really, really well, mate.
Yeah, it's nearly 1,000 views. I was really surprised. I sat and watched it last night, actually.
I thought it was about 3,500. I think it was doing exceptionally well. Oh, okay.
If I'm really passionate about something, then like Jaws, then I feel like I've got something I can contribute to talk about. But if it's something I'm not sort of sure on, then
just put it out there anyway, Barry. You watch YouTube. People put things out that they don't know anything about. So don't be afraid, man.
Yeah. But I don't want to be picked apart for being an idiot. You know what I mean?
His old YouTube channel built on not knowing what he's doing.
The thing is, Barry, you'll put out a video that you do know what you're talking about, and someone will come along and think they know better and comment anyway. So don't worry about it. He's frozen. Quick screenshot.
Good point.
I saw that. He's picking a winner there. It is true though. Is what's he doing? Is he on a boat? But yeah, no, it's I think no, Barry. The thing is, right, when it comes to doing YouTube stuff, it's just point and talk. That's all we do. People just want to listen to what you're going to do. And that's the thing. What's Lorraine saying? Lorraine, London Bridge Bricks, are you finishing soon? Yes, I am. Is she in retail? Sorry, is your wife in retail?
She's be up at 6 in the morning.
She's got to be up at 6, blimey. Does she get you up as well, or do you make her a nice cup of tea or coffee in the morning?
I'm not allowed to make her tea. I make it crap.
Do you? So
to be fair, my partner makes the equivalent of pond water as well. So
I just can't do it right. I don't take milk in coffee or tea, so like I always put too much in, too little, or I don't know.
Have you been watching them American videos now to make tea again?
Yeah.
Oh, you see them? Oh my god,
that's atrocious. That was. I can't believe BrickScene showed us that. That was horrific.
Sometimes
All the English people in the chat just going, "Oh God!"
Honestly,
Oh,
I wrote to my MP.
all the Americans are going, "I don't see any problems here."
Terrible. Honestly, I wrote to my MP and everything. I was not impressed with that. I was like,
Right to the Foreign Office.
That's not impressed at all. Actually, Nicole,
doing it too.
Nicole, just so I know, all right? Are you a coffee lady or a tea lady?
Tea.
You like your tea? How do you like your tea?
With milk. Black tea with milk.
Hey?
What, on the side?
Nicole.
What's wrong?
That's great, Nicole. That is the best answer ever.
Oh, Nicole, I love you, Nicole.
Oh my God!
Are you still chatting after you do stream tomorrow night, Nicole?
Oh.
I'm probably. It depends on how tired out I will be after Greg is finished with me. But
I feel we need to discuss tea. That's all.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't say Yorkshire tea.
My eyes are
Don't say Yorkshire tea.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, all right, we'll have to work on your tea situation, I'm afraid. We will. So anyway, folks, I did a survey tonight, believe it or not, in and amongst all this strange stream that it's turned out to be. The question being the new theoretical AT-AT comes with 9 theoretical minifigures. Theoretically speaking, 5 troopers, snow troopers that is, 2 pilots, Veers and Luke. But which one is your fave? So 75 of you voted on this.
Which one
Luke,
of the 9 extra figures?
Exactly. Do you know what? I'm actually surprised who lost this. So the AT-AT pilots, which I've always thought was the best Imperial job you could have, only got 10% of the votes. In third place was Veers, only 21%. I thought Vader didn't kill him, so he must have been half decent. The snow troopers themselves came second with 26%, but good old Luke Skywalker came top with 41%.
Who's the main man?
Yeah, he is. He is the main man. He really is. He's the geezer with the lightsaber. But there we go. Lorraine Fox O'Connor says, "Oh my God, we can't make a coffee tea. He will be snoring away."
You can't make coffee either.
You can't.
Not for Lorraine. Not for Lorraine.
Just have a black coffee with milk. You'll be fine.
I do. Do you know what I say that? I go into the amount of places I go to. This is very much of Lady McBrick sort of style. I go in and I say, "Can I have a black Americano, please?" And they're like, "Yeah, certainly, sir. Would you like milk with that?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, I get that all the time. Americano, please. Would you want milk in it? I'm like, it's an Americano.
But I understand where Nicole's coming from, because black tea and green tea are different things. It's not fruit tea. It's not green tea. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate.
It still sounded wrong.
I'm going to rewind this. I'm going to rewind this about 3 hours 20 and just watch our facial expressions again on that. Because, I've never seen 5 blokes look so confused. Over but no, that was very funny. It was very cool. But you know what, folks, it's been an awesome stream. It really has. I just want to thank everyone for being on the stream tonight. Nicole, can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'm actually a little bit scared. Sai, I'll miss you. Lovely to see you, dude. Craigster, thank you for always being the gentleman that you are. Foolin, thank you so much, mate. He'll thank me in about 20 minutes. And BrickSteve, thank you as always, mate, for coming on, because you're a good laugh, mate. And it's genuinely nice to see the sun and you not complaining how cold it is in New Zealand.
No, I've even got the door open today. As you
I know,
can tell
it's
by
lovely. That's it.
the squeaks
Yeah, all
going
the
up.
bugs in. No, it's good. It's good, mate. It's good. I'm loving it. I've got to be quick, folks, because Lorraine Fox is hassling me from the chat. She really is. But I want to say thanks as well for Ash coming on earlier on. It was good fun having him on. I also want to say thanks to and of course LEGODanibob. They are honestly, folks, superstars. Do me one little favour, right? While you're down there checking out the description below, because that's where you'll find all the information of everyone who's been on the stream tonight, you'll also find this thing called a thumbs up. Do us a favour and give us a great big fat thumbs up as well. And if you fancy it, add some milk to it as well. But anyway, I just want to say thank you as well for all the pictures that everybody sent in. Brickham's Den. Absolutely wonderful stuff, mate. Your designs are absolutely top notch. Hadrian's Wall, lovely to see you tonight. Bricks with Justin, lovely to see you. Brickmaster as well. Try it with onions. Snap to Grid Bricks, dude. You are a star for so many reasons, and you know that. Got Captain Zan was in earlier on. Nicoletta, ABC, Bricky TY, Gary Mullane, Trevor Baker, Lorraine, of course, Lester, and Nicole Legless. This is a funny name, but to name but a few. But anyway, folks. I want to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight. You lot are wonderful. I will see you tomorrow. Check out everyone on Instagram, folks. It's a good laugh. And Lego! And Lego! It's a wonderful thing. It really is, folks. And each and every one of you are too. Take care. Look after yourself. Have a fabulous weekend. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Blah, 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 blah. Good night, all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.